Hi, everybody. How are we all doing? We have the
Better.
amazing Harry Snorlax with us.
Victory will be mine once again.
Yeah, that's what you think. All right, so
Has
quick thing. Audio check. How does Harry sound, guys?
check 1 2 mic check. Hello. Good morning.
Anybody out there?
Anybody? Anybody out there? Hello.
All right, so tonight we got a few things going. Yeah, it still says we ain't got nobody in here. I wonder if YouTube's tripping.
Tripping. I say 10.
You
I
see
say
10.
8.
Nope,
Come on
nobody
now.
here. How you doing, buddy? Harry sound okay? Because I'm ready to add the music to it. I just want to make sure he sounded good.
Hello. 1 2 1 2. Hello, buddy.
Uh-oh, there's
Good
Buddy.
morning.
There's Sin. Wolf Lady. Pokey Souls. Hi there.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
He seems a little low. Okay.
Seems a little low. Okay, hold on. Maybe.
No. It's on my end. It's on my end. It's not you.
Okay.
How does that sound? Because I got to balance you out first, and then I got to lay the music on
Yeah,
top of it.
right. Gotcha. Gotcha.
A little too loud for Harry. Okay, now we're too loud.
A
Okay.
little.
How about now?
Never too loud. Is it better? 1 2. Check 1 2. Microphone. Check 1 2.
That's good.
That's
Okay.
good.
All right, now here's the fun part.
Okay.
How is that with the music? Can you still hear Harry?
Can you hear me? Everybody, can you hear me? So chirpy this morning. Sort of.
Yeah, for 5 hours of sleep, you're pretty happy.
Yeah, man. It's running on empty, baby.
Okay, so I think we're good to start. So we're gonna go over to the card cam. It's all the nose candy he took. All the nose candy. No, I did not
I
get
wish. I'm just not that rich, brother. I'm not that rich. It is, Rob. It is my winter, man. It's that we're on the way out of winter, so we're getting to that point where the sun's starting to come up a bit earlier in the morning now. Hey, Wolf Lady.
All right. So tonight, Battle of the Beards, round 6. Harry's up 4. Team Bandit got 1. We got to fix that. Second, winning team tonight is going to raffle off a Shrouded Fable Elite Trainer box. So we're going to throw something up there for you guys. The goal tonight is at least one of the teams to beat Pocket Score. Pocket scored 68 points on us on the last one. So, that'll be the fun. Yeah, High Trouble, Bye Trouble. Yeah, Miss Bandit's in and out. She just got done with dinner with the kids. Bounties. We still have the bounty live. The Vaporeon 5.5 first edition Jungle Slab, $25 gift card, and a 3-pack blister for Stellar if you pull the turtle. Added a few gems in on the website. There's some Romance Dawn, some Kingdoms of Intrigue, and some Pillars of Strength. And then big announcement. Are you guys ready? Starting tonight, Stellar Crown. We're going to start with Stellar Crown, and I'm going to work it into everything else. But starting tonight, Stellar Crown for single booster packs is buy 5, get 1 free. And you don't have to do nothing special. You just buy 5, and then when I do your order, I will add an extra one for every 5 that you buy on that order.
Damn.
So no promo codes, no having to fix inventory. Every 5 that you buy, I throw an extra one in for free. So something just special as a thank you for you guys. We appreciate all the support. And yeah, let's get started. All
What a
right.
deal.
So
What a deal.
we made a little battle song for me and Harry.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but here it comes. Sweet, I bought 6. Yeah, so X1L3, so you get 7 now. You get 7. You get a free pack and you didn't even know it. All right, so let's lay down the rules. Let's lay down the rules. So for Pokemon, if you pull a double rare or an ace spec, it's 1 point. If you pull the other rarities that's not a SIR, you get 3 points. So that's the ARs, that's the IRs, that's hyper rares, your gold, your secret rares, all that fun stuff. If you pull the SIR, SAR if it's Japanese, or Alta Art, secret Alta Art for talking about older sets, you will get 5 points. For all other items, so this is Dragon Ball, One Piece. In an SR, a regular SR is worth 1 point. A regular secret rare is worth 1 point. If you pull the parallel rares, which are the alternate art versions, those are worth 5 points. So it's either worth 1 or 5. Does anyone have any questions before we get started? And Sin coming in with the 7 months. I am so sorry that I missed that, Sin. I cannot believe it's been 7 months since you've been hanging out here already.
sheesh. 7 months.
All right.
Crazy, eh?
So we are going to start off with the night. Greenmon, are you here? Greenmon was doing 4 Raging Roar.
Good luck, Greymon. Who'd you pick?
He didn't pick a team yet, so I'm going to set his to the side.
Okay.
I was just seeing if he was here, because if he was, we was going to go for it. Kobe Mark, long time no see, my friend. I hope you are doing well. I hope everything is going well for you, my friend.
Welcome in, Kobe.
X1L3. I need to know if you're going Team Bandit or if you're going Team Harry for the night. Well, not for the night, but for this order.
Look, your smart bet is to go Team Harry. Just saying, yeah. Can't lose. Man can't lose. Yeah?
Doing
Can't
good,
lose,
been working
just
a lot.
saying.
Oh, don't be coming around here with your come around here's.
Get him.
So you ordered 6, you get a free one, so you go to 7. Team Bandit. All right, let's start getting this out here.
You're dead to me.
All right, so we got X1L3.
Good luck, buddy. Hopefully you pull some heat. Pull some heaters.
And then there we go, Bandit's points.
All right. Interested. I'm glad you brought a point system in because you got sick of me whooping your ass just normally. So
Wow.
good to see. It's good to see.
You know, it's not my fault that you either would have to buy your own packs or like Mr. B would save you.
Hey, listen, look, winners are winners. Yeah, winners stick with winners, and Mr. B knows what's up. You know what I mean? So he just gets it. He gets it. You know?
All right.
But have you seen much of this new set? Did you open much of it the other night?
Yeah, we actually opened a pretty good amount of it. Hey, Raylan, how are you doing tonight? We haven't pulled nothing super crazy. We did pull the Lacey. We did pull the $80 trainer card, but that was about it.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
You know, it's gonna sound dumb, but this is like one of the most exciting parts about this new set is the energy card. They got the cracked ice pattern.
Yeah, it's very cool. It'd be interesting to see when they do, like if they continue that on for like the next holiday set to see if they make it a holo.
Yeah.
You know, like a crack. Yeah, because that'd be cool. Be very cool.
Metal,
Hello.
nothing on that first one.
Hello, love. Team Harry, let's go.
See, you said it right the first time. Team Bandit. X1L3, are you just wanting hits or are you wanting everything?
Yeah, so very interesting. I bought a ETB of this yesterday and a 3-pack blister, and only pulled, what was it, the Dash Bun full art. It's pretty nice. Like the full art is actually really nice. Like I like the contrast of colors, you know. So it was,
from an artwork standpoint, I am super excited about this set. Like, I really feel like Pokemon is stepping up their game. Like the Rapidash is just an uncommon card, and it is one of the most beautiful cards in the set, in my opinion.
Have you seen the Mewtwo and the Reshiram?
Yeah, the
They're
Mewtwo.
Like common, uncommon cards. They're pretty cool, man.
Mitchell Talent and Toy Review, welcome in. Like, look at this. Like, this is a uncommon card. Like, that is beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
As we level an Earthquake there, we got the Diplin, Azumarill, and a Clink Cling. Versus and up, please. I got you, fam.
And yeah, just wanted to say, I think I mentioned it on my stream last night, but congratulations on the Pokevault raid. I seen you come through the other day, which was pretty cool, man.
Well, I appreciate that. I was totally caught off guard. Literally, I went live. Like, there's the Reshiram right there. I went live because we finally got our Stellar Crown in. And I know I crab about it because I can't. Ooh, Grand Tree. There we go. I know I crab because I can't sell it as early as everybody else because of my distributor agreement. So, I was fussing a little bit about that. So when I got it, I'm like, you know what? I'm going live right now. And so I was not prepared. And then he subbed. And I'm like, oh, that got to be a troll. That has to be a fake Pokevault account. And then, next thing I know, here comes the Vault raid. And, it was everything I could do to contain myself.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man.
All right, we got a few misguided. Go ahead.
You were on early, man. You were on like super early, like dumb o'clock for me. It was like, I don't know, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I was like, I woke up and I'm like, oh, he's gone. Super early.
Well, Mitchell, let us know what you pull. Yeah, that was the thing. Like, I need to start going live more at random times. Like, that's my goal. Start doing more pop-up streams and things.
Yeah, it was good. I think it was good for you.
That we do need to take. Ooh, the Ledane. We'll take that. There we go. There's 3 points for Team Bandit. I do want to acknowledge we did have a few misguided folks coming into the chat. We got Miss Ace coming in with the King of Perth. We got Mr. Palsy coming in with the King of Perth. We have some misguided folks, but welcome in. For you folks that are coming in tonight, the winning team raffles off a Elite Trainer box for Shrouded Fable, and we announced the buy 5 get 1 free on Stellar Crown packs. So you do not have to do anything special in the shop. You just got to buy 5 packs. And when I run your order, I will just add an extra bonus pack for every 5 that you buy. Zera Aura and the Grimmsnarl. So let's see what X1L3 did for Team Bandit, guys. Let me clean the bulk up.
Don't worry, Miss Ace. He's just salty. That's all it is. He's just salty. One of these days he might get a second win, but I'm telling you now, today's not that day.
Keep talking.
I'm on my bullshit today. Like I pulled an Iono last night from one booster box of Paldea that's been sitting on my shelf for a year.
Isn't that crazy how the longer they sit, the better the hits get?
It's almost like it marinated for so long, So
we're going to take 5 points for Team Bandit. Thank you to X1L3.
Okay.
Let me get that bagged up for you. And then I did see your notification for shipping, so I'll get you together.
Beautiful. But yeah, so that was my night last night. Ended up opening one of those, and yeah, got a lot going on this coming week, man. I've taken the week off work, so I've got a fair few things I want to just finalize and plan and have a look at a few things this coming week. So yeah, I'll be busy.
Yeah,
busy,
in case
busy.
the people don't know, don't you have something big kind of coming up?
Yeah. So next Saturday, a week today, literally, like right now at this minute in time at 8 o'clock, which is in 15 minutes, I will be live doing my 1 year anniversary of my channel, which is pretty cool. So we're giving away a custom PlayStation 5 to our members, certain tier members of my membership on my channel. We'll also be giving away a case of Stellar Crown So we're doing pack battles and the likes on the day. So that should be fun. So looking forward to that. Yeah, I've got a custom skateboard. I've got lots of things. Lots of things. So it should be fun. Looking forward to it. It's been a while. So, happy to give back to the community. We've got some Japanese 151 as well. Like, yeah, it should be fun.
All right, 15 packs for Robert Bass Knight coming in on Team Bandit. He gets 3 bonus from it. Miss Ace, you are not a mod here, so they won't let you post it. But I do believe, can I have one of the mods go grab Harry's live? We've only rated it, I think, like 2 or 3 times already. But if somebody could go grab it and post it.
I'm saying that,
Thank you so much, Souls. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, and this is what I wish a lot of people would understand. Like, you were here, you support the Hideout all the time. And, I'm going to make sure that I do my part to help support you. Like, there's that Rapidash, by the way. There's that beautiful ass Rapidash. And that's the thing. Like, the folks that are here, the folks that support us, we're going to go above and beyond out of our way to help support them, too.
Yeah.
Plus, I like it. That's always a plus.
There you go. There's the truth, yeah. No, it's good, man, and I appreciate it. It's been a journey. It's been a ride, and I think we've sort of been doing it together like this last year. So it's been fun. Very, very separate things in what we do, but I mean, it's cool. Like, it's nice to have support in this space, I would say.
No, I wholeheartedly agree. I mean, that's the fun part. Like, we get together, we talk about our channels, we talk about the analytic, like, we talk about the actual business side of it, and how that ties into the personal drive and the relationships with our people, and it's refreshing, it's unique.
Yeah.
Souls has to find a charger. All right, Robert Bass Knight striking out a little bit here. Bonita, the Cubone, Milcery, Lamau. Yeah, geez, now Souls is starting to sound like Daddy Wacky. Hey, somebody at them in Discord, by the way. Frogadier. Ooh, the Metacham. The Metacham. We'll take that. That's not a regular. That's 3 points.
It's a funny little Pokemon name.
It is.
The old Metachamp. I remember it from like Evolving Skies. It was kind of like, it's just a little weird. Like, you've got all these beautiful evolutions and you got the Metachamp. And it was like, what the hell?
Yeah. It was so unique. So I left Pokemon at the end of Johto. So when Johto was out is when I got out of Pokemon as a kid. And that's crazy, X1L3. That's a lot of hits. So when we come back and we're opening these new sets, like, I don't know what's Gen 3. I don't know what's Gen 5. So, it's like, we'll be opening some of these, and I'm like, oh, these new Pokemon. And then we'll go open something like Primal Clash, and I'll see it there. Swalot, Mewtwo, Lechonk, Turtonator, and a PS5. I guess the Archlodon, we'll call it the PS5 Pro.
Yeah, did you say that's coming out?
I did. What's up, Tommy?
Yeah.
It's funny how pieces of shiny cardboard bring people together. It really is. All right, Tommy. Well, thanks for popping in. Crab Abominable. Yes, and it is on the way to you already, my friend. The Fan Rotom. Meryl. And a Clink Clink. Man, Robert's clearing out duds, guys.
Let's go, bro. Salty hater. Don't be a hater, Harry.
Oh, JP, I hate when that happens, when the bank's being dumb. Well, after all that Chase Money glitch, the banks are going to be a little more gun shy of giving people their money. Did you hear about that?
What's that?
What they were doing here in the States?
No.
So people were writing checks to themselves and depositing it and then withdrawing the money. And now like Chase Bank's going after a bunch of people for that. I mean, it's
infinite money glitch.
Yeah, well, everybody thought it was a glitch. And you know, like what I blame it on is none of these younger folks know what checks are. And they don't know how the checking system actually works.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh my God, y'all, Miss Bandit put clothes on. She's not in a mood.
Oh, hello.
Woo, Milcery. We'll take another 3 points.
What's going on, bestie?
So I have the gate on because of the dogs, so you have to come down here to talk.
I am getting ready to take the nice siesta. I'm going to take a nap.
Okay.
Siesta. Ooh,
I mean, we are on YouTube, not OF. I mean, it's a great way to end up with no bank account ever and prison time. Exactly. Exactly.
What did I walk into?
We were talking about the chase money glitch.
Infinite money glitch. It's like GTA cheat codes, it sounds like.
Oh, that's okay, JP.
Is it up, up, down, side?
That's the one. Circle, square, up, down, right, bump. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, gotcha.
We'll take a Lapras. You know, the thing I'm excited about most about having these cards in English is I know what they are when I can't see them.
So a funny thing with that is, so the Lapras EX, right? I pulled that yesterday from ATB. I noticed that in the certain light, they've actually put like, you remember the old texture, like the texture of the full arts?
Yeah.
They put like a full art texture on it.
Huh.
And I noticed that for the first time yesterday. So, oh, cool.
Hey, you two beautiful people in Harry. Well, hi, Bonnie.
Hey. What the hell, man? Hey, Bon. Hey, going? Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, and it's just dumb. Like whenever I was aware that people were doing that, I'm like, how do you not know better? Like, you know, at least get creative and have somebody else write you a check. Why would you write yourself a check?
All right, my loves, I'm out of here.
See you, baby.
All right, Mrs. Bear.
PS5 Pro.
Now. Bye. Yeah, that's just stupid. I mean, well, it's even more stupid the fact that it worked.
Yeah.
Well,
so supposedly somebody did hack Chase Bank and remove the limiter on how much you can get out of the ATM right away, because they were reaching out to people to do like the overseas scam. We'll send you a check for 10 grand. You give us 5.
Okay.
Reshiram. Hey, and a Metachamp. Speaking of the Metachamp, we got 2 of them. All right, Greenmon's team Bandit.
What the freaking frack jack? Unbelievable. This guy, man.
Bonnie, I'm doing great, love. How are you doing? Thank you, Fowler.
I see how it is. Everyone's here just to limp him over the line. I get it. He's been working in the off season. He's been trying to rally his people in the off season. Be like, come on, man, help me out. Help me out over here.
I think I've done the most advertising for this Battle of the Beards out of all of them.
You made up Team Bandit stickers and posted them around town.
You know,
come and help me.
You know, I do got to give a very special shout out to a wonderful, beautiful Pokey Souls. The bandit with the mustache and beard in the thumbnail was actually sent to us by Pokey Souls. Very amazing person. Drift Blim.
Let's go, Souls. Total G. That's awesome. Good. Saturday morning and raining, so the kids are drawing and playing Pokemon Scarlet. Let's go, kiddos.
Oh man, Streamlabs, cut your shit off. Quit dropping frames.
Oh, am I still here?
Yeah, you're here. It's just been weird. Like, I've noticed that a lot of people in the community are having issues.
Yes, there's been some issues. I'm looking into it a little bit myself.
Yeah, like poor Rocket Scott had to do like 5 streams the other day.
Oh, for real? Damn.
All right. So this really reminds me of Monster Hunter. I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but the pigs in Monster Hunter are always hunting those mushrooms like this.
Monster Hunter. I've never played it.
You should.
Mm.
Monster Hunter is one of those games that if you don't want to deep dive it, it's still a very great play.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that Grimsnarl was beautiful. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind there.
You're good. Yeah, very venomous.
Beautiful looking gun.
John Doe only got 6 packs and pulled a Briar SIR. There you go.
I feel like we're on the cusp. The cusp of greatness is about to come with Pokemon after seeing some of the artwork from the set and the way that they've done some things. I mean, I think there's a turnaround. I think it's incoming. I think it's inevitable. So,
my pocketbook is not wanting this, but me as a collector, I am. And what that is when I want a collector set of all art rares.
Oof.
So do it like they did Celebrations, where like you get them with other stuff. But in those packs, it's all ARs or better.
Oof, could you imagine? Well, they've got what's the Japanese? Is it the Dragon set, or there's like a what do they call it? A special set? Like can't remember what the word is in Japanese. But it'd be interesting to see what they do with that.
Yeah, which we ordered that. We're just waiting on it to ship. So it should ship.
Paradise
Dragonia or something?
Yeah.
All right.
Paradise Dragonia, get your balls on your head. Should be good. Should be cool. But I've heard the odd, because you can't have nice things without complaints, right?
Correct.
So I've heard people turn around and say that, they reckon that, there could have been better dragons and this and that and yada yada yada. So everyone's got their opinion on it at the minute.
All right, we got 8 points from Rob for Team Bandit. It's everyone's always going to complain. And, but Pokemon as a whole has not followed the quote unquote typical dragons. They have Pokemon in there that, actually look like dragons and they're not, but then, cartoonish ones. And then you got like Executor. It's they've kind of broken the mold on that. Yeah, I'm so mad that Charizard was never an official dragon.
I'm just kind of excited a little bit because I've opened a little bit of product myself lately, and it's just been exciting. It's been exciting again. It's I wouldn't say I'm going to collect it, but it's been exciting to look at it and go, okay, this is an improvement from last year. So I feel like every time we meet a new era, we end up, we gotta iron out the kinks, and then once we start to iron them out, and we start to grow an affinity towards certain new Pokemon, we see them more regular, we start to like them more, so there's still some that are like, still don't like that one, but we come round.
All right. So the first misguided order. Mr. Palsy is coming in for Team Harry.
Let's go, brother.
But he said, I still love you, Bandit. I love you too, Mr. Palsy.
Whatever.
Even with the Terra type, they made Charizard Darkness. It would have been the perfect time to actually bring in Dragon type for him. I wholeheartedly agree. You know what it is there's secretly somebody at Pokemon who hates how popular Charizard became over Pikachu. And now they'll never give him love again.
I just want to see more Snorlax love. I want to see a Snorlax SIR, yeah? Pokemon, do your thing.
Yeah, Snorlax hasn't had a really big card since Sword and Shield, right?
So you had the full art Snorlax was just a full art. There was the VMAX, the standard VMAX, which was like the world that like he was laying on his back and there was like a world on his belly. And then there was the rainbow one of that in Sword and Shield base. And then they also had in Chilling Rain, they had the gold one, the gold Snorlax.
Okay.
As well. So that's pretty much the big ones that they've had. You know, but they should do more. They should do more.
Palsy, do you want all your bulk, reverses, and up, or do you just want hits? Yeah, no, they should. Like, it's, you know, growing up, I was a Charizard fan. You know, Charmander was my starter when I was a kid in school. You know, Ninetales is slowly but surely becoming my real go-to. I went down this whole rabbit hole of, like researching the nine-tailed fox and Oriental culture. You know, like, so Ninetales, Ari, Naruto, like all that, I really got into it, like hyper heavy. And, you know, we finally got the AR card in Obsidian Flames. And,
which was nice.
Oh, it was beautiful. Beautiful. And, you know, but I'm hoping we see more hits. And, yep, I got your promo already pulled out for you, Mr. Palsy.
So what do you think of this? So I did peep this the other day. The promos are now inside the packaging with the dividers. Thoughts?
I like it because, and I'm going to show you why here in 1 second. Let me get done with this pack. The electric type from Crystal Guardians, is that like a Delta species? So how does this get bent? How does this get bent, and how does your promo get damaged in the ETB? They don't anymore.
That's I can see both. I like the fact that it's in there because, yes, me being a promo collector, it's going to be perfect, provided that it doesn't move around in there, and whoever stuffs it in the box or whatever machine puts it in the box or whatever, it doesn't bend it halfway through and the dividers crush it. But I don't think we've had that. Well, not that I'm saying, but the other thing that I can see what people don't like, for those that are sealed promo collectors that don't want to collect dividers and things like that, it's a bit of a pain in the ass for them because they want to keep it in the packaging, right? So they can't see the back or the front if they're gonna. Sorry, they can see the front, but they can't see the back if they are going to sell it as sealed.
You know, but I don't know. I have not seen a situation where being in the original plastic has made a difference on the price. Yeah,
me neither. You know, I can
even
understand people's complaints, but I don't see the validity in what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with putting them in there with the dividers, because I can't tell you how many times, like for me being a seller,
shipping, right? How much better for shipping?
True, but as a seller, nothing, like it hurts when you spend $40-$50 with me, depending on what set it is, and your promo's busted. So like, think about it like somebody like you who is a promo hunter. Could you imagine buying my last ETB to finally get your promo and then it be cut or, you know, folded in half?
Yeah, I get that. It's just, but that's just, you know, that's the thing with Pokemon. Sometimes they can be pretty good and delicate, and other times they can be a bit rough. You know, it's the gamble.
It always is. It's the gamble. Your math.
What's the score on the 5 rounds thus far, if you don't mind me asking? It is currently 4-1. Is it 4-1? Yeah, that's 5.
Team Harry has won 4 of the 5. Team Bandit has only won 1. PSA 10's the grade, promos harder. I don't know. Like, this is, I don't know. I feel like PSA grades based on how much you send them. I've seen too many people have ugly cards that have got 10s. Like, clearly you can see that one side is sticking out further than the other, and like it still gets a 10. Ooh, so, the gulpin.
Let's go. That's a dope card. I like that one.
That's Bandit at the buffet.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say it's not close. It's pretty close to myself. So just another plug while I'm here. I was on another person's channel the other day, and it's a bit of a round table. It's a bit of a sit down. We have a bit of a talk about certain things, and one of the things that came up was the system that has been invented over there in the States, where basically now you can send your PSA card into this particular place, and they can grade your graded card by putting a diamond certification on it. Oh, that's a nice one. The Jolton, it's beautiful. And they can put a diamond certification on it, and diamond certification can be like black diamond, gold diamond, and silver diamond, right? So I tend to think that's a scam, just in my opinion. But there wouldn't need to be that grading system if PSA had graded them properly in the first place. So what they're doing is they're saying, okay, this one here, this particular one is a black label Gem Mint 10. Then you've got Gem Mint 10s in gold diamond and Gem Mint 10 in silver diamond. And it's like, why would you bother doing that? What, like, the person at the end of the day, a 10 is a 10, but obviously for those that are the elitists, you know, it really means something to them to have a black label Gem Mint 10. I mean, if PSA did their job properly, yeah, that's right, I said it, PSA, come at me. If PSA did their job properly, yeah, and actually just graded it as a 10, then we wouldn't have to have all these other companies pop up going, oh, we're going to grade your 10 as a whatever, like. And the grader, sorry for the rant, but the grader themselves is the first grader who was at PSA. So you're buying his signature on the card because he gives you like a certificate of authenticity. It's because he was the first ever grader over at PSA.
You're very welcome, Mr. Palsy, and you got 7 points for Team Harry. But could you imagine like making your career on, you know what? I left this company because their systems went to shit. So come to me to re-verify it.
Yeah.
I'm the original guy to give you 10s when you really deserved it. Rattle, you know what's good, pimpin'?
So then it's really the fact that you are just paying for a name. That's what it comes down to for me. And I'm just like, why would you, why? You know?
Oh, hands down.
Baffles me.
Two Legends booster packs for Fowler with Team Bandit. Yeah, no, and that's crazy. Like,
it is, man.
You know, let me start the YouTube music here. Hold on.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, just when I heard that, I was like, man, that is the biggest load of cack I've ever heard in my life. But...
Well, and here's the fun thing. So I take pride on being, what's up, Hunter? I take pride on being a very observant person.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, Rattle. I can hold it for you when you get back. So my favorite thing is when I watch a new YouTuber and they send their first thing over.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, let's just say, for example, we're just going to throw a round number out there. We're going to say they send 10. There you go, Fowler. Wanda likes you. We're going to, you know, let's say they send 10. And they may come back and get an accurate grade, right? So the cards that they get a 10 were actually pretty square on perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that same YouTuber is doing a grading order for a bunch of people, and now they're sending in, you know, 50, 100, 200 cards at a time, and you notice that the amount of 10s keep going up. Nothing crazy on those, Fowler. And
so it's pay to win.
It's basically like that. And like PSA has had that. PSA has had multiple things sent their way saying that.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. Order queue's open. Come in, get in. Team Harry or Team Bandit. Winning team tonight is going after a Shrouded Fable, ETB, and Bragging Rights. I want somebody to pull a manga out of One Piece tonight. That would be dope.
A manga? I was speaking of that. I was speaking to the Anime Shed. So Anime Shed is like I'm not sure if you know who the Anime Shed is, but he's locally from Australia. I spoke to him on the Hairy Half Hour,
I seen that.
Yeah, so it was cool, man. He was showing off. He's a big collector of One Piece. He plays the game, all that stuff, does the tournaments and stuff. And he was showing off his manga rares. He's pulled like is it the Luffy signature from like the first one or something like that? He was telling us it's like worth like $4,000, like Australian dollars. So I don't know what that is in USD, but yeah, it was pretty cool. He took us for a little quick tour through his mangas, or his magnas, or whatever you call them.
Yeah, I got so mad. So the OP5, I think it is, with Gear 5 Luffy. You know, it's like a $3,000 USD card still. My very first case of that I sold to somebody, and they got one in there.
Ooh, that's good.
I was so salty.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Ooh!
Was that a good one?
Look at that leader alt art. That's not it, is it? I gotta go look at this. Wait a minute. I gotta go look at this. Is this the one we've been looking for?
Is this the one we've been looking for? Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. But this is the second most expensive card in Raging Roar. You missed it by one, Greenmon.
Oof. What are we talking? What are we talking? For
this is a $60 card.
$60. There you go. Fusion World. Pretty cool looking.
Hey, we'll take 3 points for it being an alt art.
3? What the hell?
That was the rules. We established them at the beginning.
You established them. I didn't agree to this. What the hell? I'm getting stitched up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
We're bandits around here. The guild takes care of the guild. You know, the bandits do what they got to do here.
Scumbags.
Sun Goten and a Bardock SR. So that's worth 1 point.
Bardock. Did I get much sleep, Miss Ox? No, not really. But that's okay. You know, because I'm here. You know. So there's a shout out to all of you guys on the rewatch. Yeah. I mean, I only got a couple of hours sleep. What's your excuse? Why are you watching this back? Should have been here, you scumbag. Just saying.
We got Lud, Coquette, Bola, Cell, Oob, and a final explosion. I'll always say it when we get to that spot. If that does not make you cry, you're not human.
Hey, Dustin. Welcome in. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Tell Adriana we hope she has a good night, too. Dustin Wallander coming in. How you doing, pimpin'? I got dogs flirting with coming in the room.
Oh.
You know, I've noticed that the less sleep Harry has, the more chipper he is.
Yeah,
sleep makes Harry grumpy.
It can do. It can do.
All right, so current point system. Team Bandit is at 16. Harry is at 7.
It did, Miss Ox. It did. It made up for the lack of sleep. I woke up very happy this morning. Can't complain. Can't complain. It was a good little ending to the night.
All right, and we got Shrouded Fable for Miss Ox. Team Bandit. We're gonna do 4 of them.
Oh.
And guys, please remember, if you order Stellar Crown single packs, every 5 that you order, I throw in a bonus one for free now. So it's buy 5, get 1 free. We're bringing it back. Yep, I got yours over there. As soon as you're ready for it, we'll open it.
No, it's cool. Let it simmer. Let it simmer. You know, the longer you hold it, the more hits are in there. So, I mean, it's just simmering right now. It's cooking. It's cooking.
Zora, Kufant, Duskull, Axu. How we doing, Pokey Dude? Academy at Night, Kareem, Drowsy, Tapu Bulu, and a Dusknoir. Did you have you finished your 151 yet? In Japanese?
No. So I've still got a stack of boxes here to open. So, like I said, I've got this many boxes left. here. So I've got a few to go. So a couple of those are for giveaways on next Saturday. But I started working on my binder, which I think is this one. Yeah. Yes, I started working on my binder, my Japanese binder, and I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like, that's the reverses and the standards, you know. But the back end's looking a little bit lonely. I've got some big hitters with you that'll need to go in there at some point. But yeah, Japanese is coming. It's coming together nicely. So hopefully on Saturday I'll be able to fill in a few more holes, giggity, and see exactly where I can get to with my Japanese binder. So I've got a fair few art res. The art res are pretty much done on the first page.
There we go.
Got a couple to get there. We got some what's it called? Full arts and trainers in there as well. So yeah, it's good, man. It's good. It's coming along nicely. So
Well, you know, that's what's up. Well, the reason I was asking is like the price has just went through the roof on 151.
I know.
Like
I know.
it, and I hate to say this because I know you're like me, and if you fill a binder, you want to pull them. But Miss Ox getting us 1 point for Team Bandit. You know, it's almost better for you to just sell those and just get the singles that you need. Because like
I know.
The prices went through the roof on those.
Yeah, I know. But you know, it's one of those things. It's like, I think, okay. I look at collecting, for me personally, is one of those things where I will open until it becomes no longer feasible. And when it becomes no longer feasible, then I'll start to buy singles. You know, because I still want to have fun, and I don't want to, it's going to sound stupid, but I don't want to associate money to having fun. And
Exactly.
I mean that in the sense of like, you know, clearly you've got to have money to have fun if you want to open packs and this and that and yada yada. I get it. But if you're going to open it with regret, I mean, then there's no point buying it. Just don't open it. Don't, you know, just keep it sealed, or just don't buy it at all, you know. So, but buy it with the odd thing of thinking to yourself that at some point I'm gonna cave here and I could open this. So if you're gonna buy $1,000 box or a $2,000 and you're an opener, please don't open. Please don't open.
Greenmon, yes, we opened your order. You pulled the second highest Goku on there. You got the leader alt art.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Buddy the Doge, whose team is your order for?
Come on, buddy. Let's go, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Buddy did 3 Stellar Crown.
Come on, buddy.
Bandit, okay.
You.
Well, here's the
Yes,
thing.
man.
He's forever Team Bandit because of that Venusaur incident. Connection error. What's good, Pimpin'? How did the stream go the other night? I didn't get to stay for the whole thing. I had to go get some food and get some sleep. Papaya Berry, Phalanx, Impidimp, in a right period. I went Harry last time, so I'm sharing the points. I appreciate you, Rattle.
Everyone's jumping ship. I say, I get it. You know what? That's fine. I'll do my own heavy lifting, and I'll be the only one, me and Mr. Palsy, and then yeah, we'll just win. We'll win everything.
So, what is everyone's thoughts on opening the cards? So, I've noticed, you know, a lot of that's going to BGS. There you go. I've noticed that a lot of people are now, they're not slow rolling the cards. They're not doing it like this. They're like pop, 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 pop. And they're just flying through to get to the hits. Like, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Do we save the time and not let you see the bulk? Or do we keep the suspense in? Buddy the Doge, no hits. Daddy's back, bitches! And Connectionary, you're very welcome on the raid, my friend.
I just forgot what your question was.
Slow rolling the packs or just going to the hits?
Oh, I think personally, I think it's just different crowds. Like I think there's certain crowds, there's certain people that that enjoy the straight to the, you know, the no bullshit, just want to know exactly what it is. And then there's some that like to slow roll them. Some like to be, how to say, it's like foreplay with cards. You know, like they like to feel like, you know what I mean? Like there's that anticipation building to that moment, you know, when it comes to card openings and things like that. And then there's some people that have just got money to burn, where they just go, I don't care. I'm just chasing this one particular thing, the art, the this, the that, the shininess. I don't care. This is what I want, and they just go for gold, really. Which I can understand both aspects, but I think as a collector, it's always nice to build up that anticipation.
All right, Rattle Shark the Pizza Daddy. This is your order. 3 packs of Mask of Change. Team Bandit. Well, hi, Daddy Wacky. Ooh, we'll take a Blissey EX. We'll take 1 point for Team Bandit.
Nice. Stop looking at me, Swan.
1 hit in that one. 1 hit out of 3 packs ain't bad.
That's all you're getting.
That's all you're getting. 1. You just get 1. 1 point for Team Bandit. Compliments of Rattle Shark the Pizza Daddy.
Tina or bust, lol, Billy Madison. Stop looking at me, Swan. But yeah, so that's what I've got going on. Have you got anything going on coming up, Bandit? That is in a couple of weeks' time or a couple of months' time, or
so I got a surprise stream coming soon, hopefully within the next couple weeks. I'm gonna have a guest star coming in. It is someone that you guys have never seen on our channel before.
Oh, let's go.
It'll be their first appearance on our camera.
Nice.
We have the new dragon set coming out. We should have that here hopefully within the next week.
Nice.
And you know, just more coming your guys' way. I mean, that's the biggest thing. So like, I don't know. The thing that I wrap my head around the most is how to provide a better value for you guys. Because I mean, let's face it. What the only thing that separates our rip and ship from everybody else's rip and ship is how we engage with you guys. Which, by the way, order queue's open. But you know, it's one of those things that I want to make sure that I am providing the best value out there, and that I'm also using our platform to help the others grow. You know, that's like why now I make sure that I ask, you know, the people that have their own channels, you know, that have the channels, like, you know, hey, tell me what you got going on. Like, let's make sure we share it. And, you know, like my new informal policy is make sure I take care of those that are here. You know, as far as like raids and re-promoting their content, and, you know, not just the folks that come in and say hi 15 minutes before they go live. If I only ever see you 15 minutes before you go live and we don't talk outside of stream, I'm probably not going to raid you no more. You know, if you're supporting me and you're helping my team here, you know, you're taking care of the folks that are in my chat, then we'll talk. Is there any codes besides Build-A-Box? No, Build-A-Box is the only one right now. There you go, Pokey Dude. You're a giveaway slayer.
Hunter's asking a question there, Bandit, as well.
Yeah, I just answered him.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. But
Build-A-Bear.
I think I understand that sentiment. I get that, you know, and I think it's one of those things where it's like there are certain people, and I'll say it, because I got balls. I'll say it. There's a lot of people that get around that just come into live chats just to promote their own shit and then bounce, you know, and that's just kind of shit, you know. In my opinion, it's sort of like, well, you're not really for the community. You're just coming in, you're doing your bit, you're trying to basically entice other viewers over to your shit, and take away someone's viewership. Now, do you really call that friendship? Do you really call that community? No, it's utter bullshit. So, you know, that's the sort of shit that I don't like. I don't like that shit either, you know. But the difference is that I don't care. I say, I'll call you a dick at the end of the day, really, if that's how I feel about it. But, you know, or I'll end up making an emoji, or I'll do something stupid about it, you know. So,
Hunter, what team is this for? Bandit or Harry? And yeah, no, I mean, wholeheartedly. You know, that's the thing. Like, I don't expect people to be here every stream. I don't expect people to, you know, contribute other than watching, right? But at the same point in time, if I only ever hear from you when you need something, or if I only ever hear from you right before you go live, like, I'm good on that now.
Yeah, that's it. You know, I get it. You know, you've got to grow as well. You expect me to be here every stream? Yes, you in particular. Yeah, you got a wrench. You should be here before and after stream too, to clean up and pick the packs up, buddy. So don't start, yeah.
Hunter, you got to pick a team. Yeah, buddy. You know, I expect you so much to be here every stream. All because I reached out to you the one time you missed a stream just to make sure you were okay, because it was a new pattern for you because you're normally here.
Yeah, so be here or be square. Is that what you say? Be there? No, it's be there. Beware. But nah, yeah, that shit, it's just crap. Like that. Yeah, it really is crap.
Well, you know, and that's the thing. Like, I don't expect you to be here every time. Just don't. Just don't. Just be real about it. Just be real about it. Nothing on that one, Hunter.
Well, that's what you get, Hunter. Traitor.
And by the way, shout out to Crane. I love Crane. It's always entertaining over there. Not always the best for the kids, but it's entertaining for the adults.
That dude's a head case, yeah? Absolute head case. I was watching him the other day, and he was like sitting in a maid's outfit, and I was like, what the fuck is... I'm kind of aroused, but like I don't know. I'm unsure why. You know, like it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. He's got that lovely hair. I was like, man, this is, you know, I mean, I could take you out for a nice steak.
Clip that for Crane. Hashtag Harry Snorlax wants to be thigh shredded.
Hey, look, man. You're not a man till you had a man. You can clip that, yeah? That's so...
Rattle, and I appreciate that. All right, order queue is open, folks. Get in for Battle of the Beards.
Oh, did you see what else I pulled last night?
What is that? Tilt it back. Tilt the top of it back towards you just a little bit. No, like angle the card.
You can't see that?
Okay.
Check it, it's a Raichu. It's the Raichu art rare from Paldea Revolved.
You know I'm colorblind, right?
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I can't believe you can't see that.
It's how the light hits it.
Yeah, it looks cool. It's very nice. And I got, you know what else I got in my booster box? This thing.
Oh, yeah, another Squawkabilly. You love that card.
Unbelievable. Can't get away from it, eh?
Lana AK, what's good, pimpin'? What's good?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, like, fun fact. I know this is yellow, but this looks yellow, and this all looks orange.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, can confirm. It's all yellow. Yellow and silver, it looks like. The card party looks like it's written in silver.
Yeah, so this looks black to me.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Man, being colorblind must suck, but you don't know any different.
No, so that's the worst part is I haven't always been colorblind. So if I'm not paying attention, then I will think stuff's the wrong color. So like there was a few There was a few months back we were driving and the sun was setting. Typically, reds and oranges and yellows, right? And we're driving and I'm like, why is the sky green? Like, was there a chemical spill or bad weather coming in? And my wife's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, the sky's green. It was a whole ordeal.
Crazy. That's mad. Hey, like I couldn't imagine what the world would actually. I've taken some stuff that made colors look different colors, but I mean, I can't imagine like being like straight and thinking to myself like that's a different color. Like, driving down the road and all of a sudden the orange. It's like it's purple or something.
Yep.
Like, what the? Yeah, that's trippy. No.
What was it like? Today we were driving and I was pulling out of our subdivision to make a left turn. And, like I always wait a few seconds because if a car's coming up the hill, their grill is usually a different color. If it's a gray car, it's usually a silver grill or a black grill. And so like I have to make sure because otherwise the gray cars will blend in with the road.
Right.
And, that was the case today,
Sheesh.
Yeah, everyone sees color differently, but you'd never know because it's the only way yeah, exactly, Rattle.
So what color's an orange to you?
So I know that an orange is orange. Like I remember that.
Yeah, of course.
But a lot of reds and yellows will bleed into orange. So like if there's yellow in any shade of red in the same vicinity, then like your room, like your walls behind you look orange to me right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like your blinds are orange, your floor is orange, the wall behind your head is orange because of the way the light's moving in there with those red binders behind you.
Well, I can tell you now, my blinds are orange-ish. They're not orange, but they're wood toned, if that makes sense. And so my floors are wooden floors, so yeah, you're kind of right. They look orange. They look orange. If I was to put them on a scale of colors, I would say that they are orange as well.
Yeah, but are your walls behind you orange too?
No, my walls aren't orange. My walls are like a cream color, but I think it's this lighting.
Buddy, he's asking questions and I'm answering it.
It's the type of wood. It's the type of wood that I have on here. We use what's called a Tasmanian oak, and I've got the lighting above me is like a warm lighting, so it kind of makes this room look a little bit bit orange, I suppose. But no, they're cream. The walls are actually cream. Yeah, it's different. What was I going to say? And yes, Miss Ace, the wife has been away. No, your walls are 100% orange. No, they're not. Don't you trick me. My wife's been away for the last couple of days since Wednesday. So I've been home alone like Kevin McAllister. She's gone up to visit our eldest daughter and our grandson. So she's up there at the minute, and I'm free. I'm a free man until not this Sunday, next Sunday. So do you know what I mean, it doesn't happen often, yeah. But living in a house by yourself can be a gift and a curse, because I don't know when the meals are coming anymore. I don't know where the food is. I don't know. It's like it's dinner time and there's like this plate just doesn't rock up. Like there's clothes that are still in a corner. Like I don't know what's going on around here. Like there used to be this fairy that used to do it all, and I used to get a call around about 6 o'clock at night with a warm plate of food. That's not happening anymore. I mean,
makes you realize how much she actually does, huh?
Not enough. She could do better. She could do better. You know what I mean?
My favorite thing is my wife knew I didn't eat dinner tonight because it wasn't done in time for the stream, and then she's in here eating a plate and she goes, "Oh, did you get to eat dinner tonight?" Like, you asshole.
Oh man. But yeah, she won't come, she doesn't go on YouTube, right? She goes on YouTube, but she doesn't watch me on YouTube. Yeah, she sees enough of me. She gets me in the flesh. But why would she want to spend her spare time watching me? It's one of those things where I'll say it now. I have missed her because she won't see this. She won't watch it. So, it's been a funny couple of days. I will say that. but she's having fun. Spending lots of money. I'm watching the bank account just get drained. So every time I'm doing this thing at the moment with her, when she spends something, I spend something. Just to
Oh, that
make
gets
sure
dangerous.
that it evens up, you know? So when she turns around and she goes, I didn't spend much, I'll say, well, I didn't spend much either. So even Stevens, you know?
We
That's how you win.
when we made the decision to go full time with the store and YouTube, you know, we sat down and like I have to give my wife props. Like, you know, it was bad when the UPS driver checks in to make sure she's okay because the serious decline in Amazon and Temu packages that have come in, you know. But she's really buckled down on the budget.
Your shopping habits have changed. Are you okay? Man. Yeah, we're just checking in. We didn't have a parcel this week. That's funny. That's funny. But so it's how long has it been now, man? So like you've not been back to work for a bit. You've been doing this now full time for how long? Have you been keeping a track on that?
Basically 3 months.
3 months already. Sheesh. That's quick, eh? So how do you feel that it's working? Do you enjoy it still?
You know, it's rough.
Yep.
There we go. We got a law. You at least got one good card out of there. You got one SR. That's 1 point for Team Harry. This follower went with your team on that order. You know, it's rough because, you know, like we're hitting probably one of the slowest times in. We're hitting one of the slowest times for Rip and Ship. We're right before an election. Everyone's wrapping up all their summer stuff, so they're spending more time with their family right now. School's coming up, so everybody's spending money on school supplies.
Yeah.
So, you know, habitually, this is the slowest season. So, like, you know, we've probably seen a 40% decline in sales overall. Because, you know, I look at the analytics all the time.
Of course, you have to. Being a business, right?
But, you know, we're making it. We're making it. You know, just, you know, the family doesn't get to go out and eat as much now.
Yeah. But you can eat at home, which is still the main thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just changing habits to suit. Which I think, you know what, though? I think sometimes it's good for people. I think it's good for people sometimes to at least go through that because it really brings it back to what's important. And sometimes where you're spending your cash loosely and doing X, Y, Z, it's like you realize you can go without or you can, you know, do something different. So sometimes a little bit of change is a good thing.
Yeah, you know, like, you know, I was laughing at the missus yesterday because we went grocery shopping. And literally the new rule is if it's not on the list, it doesn't get bought now.
Let's go. Team Harry. Come on, there's going to be a hit in this one.
All right. Team Harry for Hunter. You got to love it when the box trolls you, right, Rattle? You know, and, you know, Miss Bandit's actually walking up and down new aisles at the grocery store because she wants to try to find new things to put on the list. Oh, he did get a hit. He did get a hit. Hi, Drapple.
There it is. I'm telling you, that's pretty much that's what I do. Hey, Snoo. That's not how you say it. Hello, Sue. How you going? Welcome in. Snow. Oh my god.
So, just so everyone is aware, buy 5 get 1 free Stellar Crown for the night. You just put every 5 packs on your order, I throw you a free one. That's just how that works. Other than that, Battle of the Beard 6 is in play if you don't know what the hell's going on. I seen our viewer count jump, so I figure I'd replug everybody.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Right now, Bandits beating Harry. We're only ahead by 10 points, so we better extend that lead before Harry goes crazy.
I mean,
it's Seuss, Harry, like Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
X, how are we doing, X?
So, Pillars of Strength. What's in that one?
I think the Sabo is in that one.
Sabo. So
I think the Sabo's in that one.
Okay. And Romance Dawn. What's in that one?
Romance Dawn is the big Shanks.
The Shanks. Pachanks.
Yeah, the manga Shanks is in that one.
Yeah.
All right, Sue's coming in. She said, give me 10 Stellar Crown. But Sue, before I open them, you got to tell me whose team they're for.
Oh, come on, sir.
There's 10 and then a bonus 2.
Two legends. What's that?
Bandit. There we go. 2 Legends is the newest One Piece set that's out.
Okay. And what's the big boy from that one?
I can't think of his name because I'm not there in the show yet.
That's okay. What team is winning? Team Bandit, Grandma. I think you just said they're ahead by 10 points.
Yeah, we're up by 10 points right now, which is not much.
Don't worry, Harry has an ace in the hole, yeah?
We still alive for Friday the 13th. Amen. Mo Rotom, the Eevee, Railu, Pangoro, Crispin, Talonflame, Marowak, Durlodon, and a Grimmsnarl.
It's oh my god.
I'm gonna be in so much trouble, but it was worth the cards. Hunter, you better not have spent money you're not supposed to.
What do you think of Surging Sparks? Have you seen anything? Has there been anything released around it?
I don't know if there's been any leaks. I haven't really looked at it yet.
Google this.
Ooh, the Orthworm EX. We will take it. Ooh, but look at that quality control at the top. Ooh.
Brother, ew. What's that, brother? Window.
So we'll take 3 points.
So have you done a full booster box of this set yet? Have you worked out any ratios?
No. So your booster box will be the first one that I open live.
Okay.
Everything else has been sleeved packs.
Got you. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the ratios of booster boxes are, because I have seen, like, I watched a couple last night. So last night over here in Australia, and I've seen some pre-recorded videos, and people open them up, and I could see that there was somewhere roughly between 11 to 14 hit. Ooh.
Well, we like that Lapras.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, 11 to 14 hits on average, somewhere in there, which is pretty good.
That is.
Pretty good.
People forget the days where there was only 6 hits in a booster box.
Yeah, hey, big time. And I think the thing is too, like, with adding the ace specs in has upped those ratios just that tiny little bit, you know. But I did have a double banger pack yesterday where I pulled a full art and an ace spec in the same pack. So
that's
double
dope.
Bangers are back. Yeah, they're back.
Yeah, we did get one double banger. I don't think it was nothing like super crazy.
Pillars of Strength is a Soggy King. Is that it?
Say that one more time. I sorry.
Pillars of Strength is the Sogi King manga. 342 buck. There you go. Wow.
All right, we got Rhydon, Driftblim, Rhydon, the Burglary, Crispin, and a Blastoise. Sue is throwing it down for Team Bandit, y'all.
Man.
Sue is throwing it down for the Hideout.
Don't make me come in there. Oh, so there's going to be a Kirim EX this is the Japanese equivalent. Okay, you got Latias. There's going to be a Sylveon EX. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, it's the new Dragon set is going to be part of it. That's coming out. Matter of fact, I think some people got their Dragon set today. We just, due to fundage, I had to order mine a little late.
Yeah.
All right, we got Burglary, the Fido, Charcadet, Clang, Eldegoss, Salazzle, Frogadier. Ooh, Sparkling Crystal. We'll take an 8. And the hey, speaking of that double banger, right? Has anyone got a triple banger though?
I know, it'd be interesting. So that would be a full art, an art rare, and an ace spec all in the one pack. I mean, that'd be hot. That's almost, how would you say, that's seductive. You know, that's enough to bring anyone back into the hobby.
Oh yeah. 5 legendary cards from the 10 Shivering Sky. That's crazy. That's crazy, JP.
I just seen one of the full arts from the new set, and it looks like that Crane dude.
Yeah, you know, I have a feeling that we're getting ready to hit a drought. Personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I think we're going to see what we did 2 years ago, where it was really hard to get stuff.
Yeah. There you go. I just sent you the Crane card from the new set. It looks like him.
Ah, that does look like Crane's Collectibles.
There you go.
You know what? Pokemon gave us a pocket packs in the last set. You know, we got the Caretaker. Now we got Crane's Collectibles. They're watching. They're watching, folks. Now I'm going to tell you. So this, I think, is a very underrated card. Look at the artwork on this. Like, imagine. Man. Hey, speaking of the Caretaker himself, pocket packs. Welcome for the 7 months being part of the guild, my friend. Much love. I hope you are doing well. Ladane.
Well, welcome in, Chrome Dome homie. What's good? Are you buffering? Because I'm buffering on my end.
I am not. I mean, okay, so to me, I'm not buffering.
That's cool. Just the stream. Like, me and you were cool in the Streamlabs thing, but I'm just watching the stream as well, and I was saying it was buffering. It's probably my end.
Is anyone else out there buffering? We got Jirachi, Diancie. Yep, no, it looks like it's just you, Harry.
Yeah, that's cool.
You got internet like Hunter, apparently.
Yeah, mine's pretty good. Mine's normally pretty good. Every now and then, although it has a bit of a spaz attack and just goes a bit mental.
My biggest internet complaint here lately is whenever I play League of Legends, I get just like these latency bubbles unless I reboot my computer. But it's just on the league end. Ooh, Terra Pagos. It's a turtle. Not the turtle, but it's a turtle.
It's cool,
I still can't barely see the Pokemon.
Yeah, I can. You know what? To be fair, I can barely see that Pokemon.
That is the closest that we've gotten to the big turtle.
Got a big turtle coming out. Ken X, hello, mate. Welcome in.
What's good, Ken? Ken, by the way, has your package made it to you? Yes, we actually talked about that. You said you made a video on it. Yeah, I screwed that pack up. Nothing in there.
Oh, did you end up opening that one for us? The other one? Whatever the hell that was?
Nope, I got yours behind me still. So we got 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 12 points for Team Bandit. Compliments of Sue.
God. Jesus, Sue. Way to put the nail in the brother's coffin.
Look, she just knows she's going to make it. She's going to get us so far ahead that you can't catch up.
It's all right. You're all good, Sue. Look,
don't you apologize, Sue.
He could do with getting a little bit closer, you know? Like, he's been so far away. I'll allow it. The King of Perth says it's okay, you know?
Well, you know, and here's the thing. You may win again, but you will never put a beating on me like Pockets did.
That's true.
Pockets team come in and put up like 65 points or something like that night.
Sheesh. Sup, Bandit brother? How you going there, Kanto? Welcome in, Harry, King of Perth. King of Perth. King of Perth.
Another one of those misguided souls.
Hey, let's go. Harry would have pulled ahead with those packs. That's all right. Hey, look, listen. Don't ever count me out. Oh, he says it was a beating. He was beating Bandit off that night. Pause.
All right, we are up to 30 points, Team Bandit.
How many are we on?
8.
Chill, Harry. Chill. You got this, brother. You got this, yeah?
Hey, somebody get a booster box for Team Bandit. Somebody get a booster box for Team Bandit.
Oh, God.
All right, we got Mr. Palsy coming back in with Pillars of Strength. He said give him 5 of them.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's go. Good luck, Mr. Pauls. Hashtag broke.
It's all good, Jason. It's all good.
Double broke. Yeah, you broke bitches. Get your money right. Write a check to yourself. Yeah, write a check to yourself. Get some money, and then that way you can get in the store, buddy. You fella. My God, haven't you heard about the latest hack?
Holy shit, Harry.
You
Gum
broke
gum
bitches.
giant gavel. Oh, this was an interesting arc. The 6 King pistol. You had a Belmere.
Pew, pew, pew.
Little fan service for you guys.
Oh, mamacita. Hello.
Something different. Hey, I love One Piece. So, it's crazy. My 8-year-old, I got her a phone, and now she's texting, and she's like using GIFs and emojis and all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, I'm not ready for this. Striker.
Yeah. It's different.
Tooth attack. Speed Jill. Thatch. I got a few things in there, Daddy Wacky. Charlotte Lynn. Streishin. And a Monkey D. Luffy. Regular rare.
Reg rare.
Hey, look, Daddy Wacky. I was telling people there was going to be some announcements at the start. We got the buy 5, get 1 free on Stellar. We put some of this stuff up there. Corgi. Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom.
Little 5-packs. Get yourself a cheeky little 5-pack. Go on.
Oh, ooh, hey, you got an alternate art Don card, though. There you go.
That's good.
That's 1 point for Harry.
Come on. We're on 9, baby. We're almost getting to double digits, yeah? Think of it as crown wins, you mob. Think of it as crown wins. We need to get some crown wins.
All right, here we go. Jabra, Genzo, Haruta, Chimney, and Gonbi. The Soap Sheep. This was a hilarious episode. Zombie, Napoleon, Nojiko, 3,000 Worlds.
Oh.
The Soj
nice.
King. Secret Rare.
Secret Rare. Let's go, Mr. Pauls. I think it's a good one.
I think that's a good one, too. Still only worth 1 point.
Hey, look. It means we're at 10, baby. Let's go, Mr. Pauls. Isn't that an alt, he says?
Nope, that one's just a regular Secret Rare. There's no star on it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's no star on it, so it shouldn't be an alt. Is that one the alt art? Is it? There's no star on the bottom. I thought they had to have the star. If it's an alt art, we'll give you your points.
Ooh, let's go, buddy. Keeping them in line. Let's go. Crystal Mondo.
1, 2, Django. Hannah Krieg SR. No star,
go,
no
Mr.
alt.
Pauls.
Yes.
Let's go, Mr. Pauls.
That's 100% an alt. Okay. So you get 6 points. Because you got an SR too.
Mr. Pauls. Mr. Pauls. Mr. Pauls. There we go. Well done, Paulie. Love to see it. We're in the double digits, folks. Now's where the climb really begins, yeah? I'm just sitting back like a giant.
7 points.
Giants just sit back and wait,
You guys are at 15 overall points.
Comic like text on that looks more comic like. Okay. You're welcome, Harry. Thanks, Mr. Pauls. Yeah, so what else has been going on? What else? Oh, I got a new studio set up there over on the Harry Half Hour.
I seen that.
I moved into a new studio. It was cool. It was something different. I've got some other things planned coming up that just little bit of additions, want to try and level up certain things over time, and it's been a year, it's time for a bit of an overhaul. Want to keep it fresh, because if it gets boring for me, then I can only imagine it's boring for everyone else. So want to try and keep it fresh.
I can agree.
Yeah, more One Piece. There's more than one piece there. Whose are these? Dragon Balls? One piece? Come on, who is it? Who is it, chat? Which one of you guys is it? What the...
All right, this is Daddy Wacky coming in for Team Bandit. All right, here we go. This is why he's surprised. Bye, Harry. Why is he surprised? Yeah, exactly. He's out of here. Gold Tucky. Hit. Son Goku and a Topo SR. There's a point. There's a point. We'll take it. Did we break it? No, he just probably had to pee. Yeah, Tommy, they're your cards. You just get you accumulate points. So whatever you want from your order, we'll ship you. So if you want your bulk, we'll ship you your bulk. If you want just your hits, we'll ship you just your hits. It's a normal rip and ship night. It's just that there's bonuses for points. He went to go get his wallet. It's an emotional support cigarette. All right, 2 legends. Here we go. All right, we got the Charlotte Cracker. 20 Doctors. Cricket. Calgara. Sweet Pea. Smoothie. Milky. Hiking Bear. King. Cloven Rose. And a Nolan. Poor Nolan. Oh! We'll take the alt art Don. There you go. The point. All right, we got a Mush Huru. Another Cracker. Miyagi. Gin Rummy. Nitro. Giovanni. Robson. Inuyasha. Marco. Sasuke. And a Whoople. I did. Because it's Battle of the Beards, Hunter. It's Battle of the Beards. That's why. Damn leader packs. I know. So the winning team, Hunter, whoever supports the winning team with an order, they are going to go into a entry tonight to win a Shrouded Fable ETB. Playgrounds, Randolph, Yokozuna, Gum Gum King Kong Gun, Mr. 4Babe, Usopp, Senor Pink, and the Kato. Look at that. Look at the Kato. We'll take another SR point. Daddy Wacky putting us some points for the hideout. Kingdom of Intrigue. All right, we got Raven, the Banana Gator, Sanji, Roki, the Happiness Punch. The weak do not have the right to choose how they die. Otama, Koza, Dragon Twister Demolition Breath, Moscato, there's a King, and a Sugar, another SR. We'll take another point. Feel like I just bought more treasure boosters. Maybe. Here we go. Saw something in the back. There wasn't a Don, was there? I don't think so. I mean, I feel mine had fire. That's all I know. Shame. Cammy. Herrelel. Help me, Poe. Moo Moo. The whole Dismantler Smash. Usopp's Pirate Crew. Lim. Patty. Arlong. Nami. And an Ezo.
You're dead now. I'm coming. That's it. Sorry, just had to go to the store.
JP Gaming, that Dark Magician girl, MRC 000 was an $1,100 card.
Sheesh.
So even if somebody really lowballed it or they don't have it listed as the right one, then CGC would still turn around and then they would upcharge you even more for it. Khalifa and the Poly. We'll take another SR. We'll take another point. Because trust me, I did my research on that card for you.
Yep, Mr. Paul's. Yes.
Store equals smoke and fridge. They want to know, did you find your wallet? Yeah, so fun fact. I was getting the grading order together and JP finds like these gym cards places. Like, I don't know how he gets them, but we got it. And I was ringing it up to go on the graded order and it popped up $1,100. And I'm like, what? So we had to grade that one a little bit different.
Wow, there you go. Hope it comes back as a 10. Yeah, you and me both, man. That's sick. Let's go. I will say this. I was just in the store. I was having a look. I will say your store is, for me, one of the easiest and efficient stores that I've been to when it comes to being able to get products. Like every time I click on the link, I'm logged in. It just goes boom, 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 and I'm done. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I try.
Well. Yeah, it's got the reward system as well. So, if you guys, are signed in there, you get rewards. There's like, you can get $5 off an order, or you can get like $10 off an order, or you can get like $20 off an order by the amount of points you accumulate. So it's actually a really good store. So, you guys are actually winning in the background. The more you buy, the more rewards you get, which is fantastic. I like it.
Yeah, it's one of the few places, I really try to give back to you guys. Like, my end goal is not to make my end goal is, there's a point. My end goal is not to make a stupid amount of money on every order. I want to make a consistent amount of money on every, there we go. Metadite. We'll take that one too. To make a normal amount of money, not overcharge, and kind of go from there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good, man. It's effective. It's effective and efficient. I like it. I like it a lot.
I try to make sure our rates are comparable. Even if I do a deal with somebody and I'm buying like sealed product third party, I still don't mark it up because, I may not get the same margins that I will like buying it from the wholesaler, but like I'm not going to turn around and mark that up to you guys then.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
JP, that's how it is. Bandit used efficient store. It was super effective.
Yeah, it was. It was great. Loved it.
Fun fact, like I actually get messages from other stores on Shopify, like asking for tips because our speed score on Shopify is like in the top like 15% of all Shopify stores.
Wow.
And I'm like, I just don't put a lot of BS on there. Got a grubbin. Made it super easy for Harry to order 4 booster boxes. I mean, theoretically, anyone could order their way into winning the team.
That's right.
I mean, because you're going to have set hits in each box. Like if you do booster boxes, if you're going to get 16 hits, how many points you can get per box.
Mm-hmm. Going for 3,500 on TCG. Damn.
That they are, JP.
But so you said, I peeked that you said before that you are going to have a special guest on soon. Is they've never been on the channel before. But when you say they've never been on the channel before, they've never been live on the channel. But have they been a live audience member?
Yeah, it has been somebody that frequents our chat that has never been on camera with us though.
Oh,
so
wow.
they will be on camera.
How exciting!
I'm very excited for it. You know, we've had this conversation before. It's crazy how you find your people on the internet. Ooh, there we go. Or Archlodon, the PS5 Pro. You know, it's crazy how you find your people in the places you would least expect it. And with that being said, ooh, Galvantula, we'll take that hit too. Hey, I actually seen it that time. You know, it's just crazy how we run into each other and we meet and people are amazing. And it's like, damn, why do my best friends always got to live so far away?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like at the end of the day, it's like with like, okay, let's take it back. Yeah, like if you're as old as me, yeah, you guys will remember, or some of you might be older, when a time where, so living where I live, it used to be a case of, so a lot of my family live in the UK, right? And when we moved to Australia, we came here, and to ring them on the phone, right, was like the time zone, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that was all good, whatnot. But there was no text message, there was no internet messaging, there was none of that sort of stuff. So we had to send letters, you know, if we wanted to write something, or, you know, we'd have to catch them in the right time during the day or the night or whatever it might have been. But even the pricing to call the UK was like astronomical. It was like if you wanted to sit there and have an hour-long chat with your friend to the UK, in Australia, it was going to cost you somewhere around about $70 just to have a phone call. So back in the day, it's very different. But now, it's like you can get on Discord, you can get on Instagram, you know, you can video chat live. Like, distance has been closed for the human race, depending on where you are in the world. Like, we have completely changed the game, where it's like we've developed as a society so much that it's, being alone is no longer something that people need to feel, because you can be connected at all times of the day, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, now I just wish the phone companies would get on board with that, because they still charge out the wazoo for phone calls.
Yeah, it's mental. Hey, it's mental. But it's like, well, there's so many like avenues, like Discord. Like Discord's a great medium to be able to have a conversation. Yeah, you and I use Discord quite a bit. You know, but even like Instagram, you know, it's like you've got video calls, you've got Messenger, you've got, so many things. It's like back in the day, it was like you would have to send photos of your family in the mail in order to get an update what they look like a year later. You know, oh my God, you know, Sophie's lost a bit of weight, or, you know, oh my God, I can't believe little Jimmy is now, you know, almost 6 foot tall. Like now it's like you get to see them grow in front of your eyes, where distance is completely closed, you know. Crazy.
No, I wholeheartedly agree with that. I mean, it's crazy how technology has evolved. So I used to work for a cell phone company, and I would be in the retail stores, and you know, you would have an older person, you know, middle age on up, come in, and one of their normal complaints was they don't even know why they're buying a phone, especially a smartphone, because they would never be able to communicate with their family anyway. They don't talk to them. And it's like, that would be the very first thing. I go, hey, how many of your grandkids are in this age group? And they'd be like, oh, you know, I got 5 grandkids who are all 17, 18 years old. And I'd be like, look, I know you want that flip phone, but let me explain to you this way. What if I had a way that all your grandkids would talk to you anytime you wanted to talk to them?
Yeah.
Instantaneously. And they're like, what? No way. And I'm like, watch, let me show you how to send a text message.
And that's the cool thing. The cool thing, like a text message, like when text messages first came out before video calls, like it's crazy how, like, you know, even just like information, like, you know, if you really wanted to tell someone something, like, you had to wait until it was like, oh, I can't call them now, you know, they'll be asleep. That's a nice card. They'll be asleep, or, you know, and now it's like you can send a text at any time of the day, and oh my god, nice, let's go. Is that, what's that one called?
Bravery charm.
Bravery charm. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and now you can just send a text at 3 a.m. and know that when they wake up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, that they're gonna see it. You know, it's like.
Is this the Lapras or the turtle?
That's the turtle.
Okay.
It's a turtle.
Yeah, you know, and that's what we do a lot. I wake up to messages from you all the time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's, what the hell are you still doing up?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's catch up chat. Everybody's talking about kids growing up. Ooh, yeah, you're kicking yourself in the ass, JP, selling them cards for that cheap. Fowler, I mean, we grew up being told horror stories of what happened to us because of the internet. Don't talk to strangers, don't meet strangers. Now we use it to tell strangers to pick us up in their car. Yeah, Tinder's a thing. You know, I remember when one of the wife's girlfriends, you know, got on Tinder after a marriage, and like she was telling us some of the guys she was talking to, and I'm like, why? Like, you're going to their house? Like, no. You know, and they'd be like, no, it's booty call time, and I'm like, no, you're not gonna tell me that I would randomly go. Nope. All right, so let's do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 13, 15, or 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 points for Team Bandit. Compliments of Daddy Wacky.
You mother trucker.
22 points.
Good on him. Good on him. Hope you enjoy your hits. They're tainted, yeah? Just saying, they're tainted. Trying to make me lose, you scumbag.
Hey, I mean, at the rate we're going, team, at the rate we're going, we could pass Pocket. We could beat Pocket's all-time score. We could do it. We can do it.
So what's
we'll
the
take
score at now, total?
We're at 50. We're at 52. If we could hit 70 points, we beat Pockets.
I'm only at 10.
You're at 15.
40. Oh, 15.
You're at 15.
Like 35 points behind.
Maybe if you'd get me a bluey $1 I'd choose you, Team Harry. Yeah, by the way, I need some of that bluey money when they release it in Australia.
There's bluey money?
Yeah, there's going to be bluey coins, and I need it. It's 52 to 15.
Come on, chat, get in there. Team Harry, don't let him whitewash us, yeah? Don't let him whitewash us. But let me just, a quick plug for myself. Sorry, I'm going to do it. But a quick plug for myself. This coming Saturday, if you guys don't know, a week today at this time, we will be giving away, having a big giveaway stream. This is one of the things that we're giving away. We're giving away a custom PS5. There you go. Customized Harry Snorlax PS5. If you haven't seen it, this is what you can get. Yeah. That is going to go out to one of our Scumbag tier members or our Parasite tier members. They've been collecting their tickets over the last couple of months. All you have to do is be a member. You know, all you have to do is be a member of the Scumbag tier or the Parasite tier, and that automatically gets you an entry on the 16th. So there's 2 more days. 2 more days left if you want to get involved. Now, one of the other things that we're giving away is this here. Custom Harry Snorlax skateboard that was done by the one and only Kanto Shine. How cool is that, man? It's got a little beard on it, and we'll ship it out to anywhere in the world, right? There you go. So there's a way that some people can win this one at the time, but I'm not going to tell you just yet because it's going to be interesting on the day. All about community. If you've seen my last 151 stream, that was pretty huge. Then that way you guys will get involved. I've got some Japanese 151 that's going to go out to our Scumbag and Parasite tier members. I've also got a case of Stellar Crown. We're going to do some pack battles. It's going to be for chat on the day, so make sure you're present. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Yeah. Also, we've got about 16 slabs that we're giving away too. Plus, here's one of them, just as a little bit of a look. There you go. Beautiful looking slab. It is a CGC 8 Charizard. Beautiful. You know, so that's going to go out. There's one that's going out to you guys on the day. We've had some donations from other streamers. We've had, you know, things for the channel to give away, which is kind of cool. Plus, as well, we're going to send out one of these, being gaming that I do a bit of. There you go. We've got a headset here, the G432 Logitech headset for gaming. That's going to go out to a winner on the day as well. So there's just a few things that's going to be happening next Saturday. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, yeah? And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hate yourself, because you should, yeah? Because you should be over there subscribed. Yes, and I'm a prick, so get used to it, because it's fun. I like it.
Well, welcome in, Chit. Sorry you got the C word.
The C word.
All right. So somebody has had enough of Team Bandit shit.
Shush. Damn, homie. Hey, old Krippendorf, welcome in, bro.
I think you all know whose order this is.
That's right, because you guys are about to fuck around and find out. Huh? Come at the king.
Mr. Thanos himself.
The king will come back, yeah? Hard, hot, and heavy.
Both teams are going to have an insane score tonight.
Yeah,
I don't know. You better not catch up here. So Team Harry. Harry for Team Harry.
That's right.
Let's get into it. There's your promo, because I know you're going to want that.
Yeah, cool, thanks.
Let's get into this.
Actually, I'll tell you what. I've already got that promo. So, did you want to... Does anyone else need that promo that's got a box with Bandit? There you go. First person in the chat to say that they need it, it's yours. But you got to have a box with Bandit, yeah?
Fido. Crab Roller. Applin. Rattle's like, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Rattle, message me on Discord so I don't forget.
You must have a box, though. You must have a box.
Yeah, you know, he wants Bandit to get in your box.
Ooh. Ooh. All right, come on. What are we looking for here? So we want... I don't even know really what's in the set, if I'm honest.
Ooh, Turtonator.
Cool.
We'll take that one.
That's cool.
So, chat, what do you think about making Harry? What do we think about making Harry do one of the wheels?
Well, is this like an insult wheel?
Yeah.
I was born for this shit. Get the wheel up.
What do you think? I wish I could get in a box tonight.
Oh man. Miss Ace 86 Wiggity.
I think it would be a blast.
If you're willing to have all filters turned off, I mean, look, it's at your own peril, yeah. So
what are we gonna do? What's the goal to get Harry to do a wheel? What do you think, Harry?
Sheesh. What's the goal? Shit, I don't know. A goal. Someone's got to beat, brother, Metachan. Goal. All right. We got to beat. Someone's got it. We got to beat Pockets. Yeah. Okay. Harry's got to beat Pockets tonight. That's it. Harry's got to beat Pockets tonight in order to hold that title. There's no way that bald fella is going to beat a beard. Yeah. We're not having it. It's not. I'm not having it.
So it's Team Harry has to beat Pockets, or one of us has to beat Pockets.
I mean, whoever's behind, right after my boxes, whoever's behind has to beat the other one.
Okay.
Right? So that's where it's at. So, and if that happens and we get a bigger score than pockets, then I'll do the wheel. But I mean, I'm just saying this now, yeah? This is to all you guys out there. Make sure you got your
some
hard
thick
hats
skin.
on. Make sure you got your hard hats on, yeah? Just putting it out there. Because I'm telling you now, if you're wearing your slippers and you're comfortable, it's about to get uncomfortable. But I was having a look at some of the arts in this one, man. Like the arts are pretty cool. Like the Mewtwo's pretty sick. The like I said, the Reshiram's pretty cool. Just for common cards, pretty cool.
There you go. More points.
Crystal. So there you go. So now is your chance. Get in there. Either way, one of us has got to beat Pocket's score tonight. I'm just putting it out there. I'm getting hungry. Having Thai-inspired ground beef with bok choy, pickled carrot with sriracha mayo on jasmine rice. That sounds like a mouthful. That's a lot that's going on there. Rattle Shark, but
yeah, you're making me hungry, and I didn't get to eat dinner, so I was already hungry.
So is this our ETB packs? Just out of curiosity.
Yep, this is the last one of your ETB packs.
Okay, not bad. We've had 2-3 decent hits. I think I had 3 hits out of mine as well, which was cool.
But you know, bandits are always better. I'll give you a 4th hit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I tell you what, though, like we've had some. Okay, over the period here at the bandits, we have had some ETBs that have been off, you know. But every time I've gotten an ETB from you, I mean, I've managed to do well.
That's because I scan yours with the CT scanner.
Yeah. Shh. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
So looking at the price of some of these off-the-wall boxes on eBay, do you think that WWE TCG cards still in the wrapper? I have no idea. I am not educated on that by any means, but I will tell you there is always a market for something.
Yeah, I tell you what I'm interested in, yeah. Harry's super interested in this. And it is two sets that are not Pokemon. The first set is Marvel 2. Marvel 2, it looks cool. I like it. I like the way it looks. I want to get a box of that for myself, which I believe is like Weiss Swartz, the mob that are doing that. But the other one is Transformers 40th anniversary edition. Comes out here in Australia on the 30th of this month. So I am keen as a bean to get myself some of that. You know? Only because I'm old and I remember Transformers 40 odd years ago.
I love Transformers. Matter of fact, like my little nostalgia moment was seeing the Transformers Beast War toys in stores. And I'll tell you, a few of them had to have been leftovers from when I was a kid. Like the one that was a little roly-poly beetle. Like it was the exact same one I had as a kid that was in the new packaging. Ooh, Grand Tree. And the Gulpin. My man coming in with 4 points on 1 pack.
That's a beautiful tree, man. Like the arts on that tree is phenomenal, I must say. I like it.
For those of you that played World of Warcraft, that reminds me of the World Tree.
Looks cool, man. It's very strong, you know. It reminds me of like a beta, not a beta, but like a real strong man tree. That's what it reminds me of. Surging or Stellar? Enemy, I think it's hard to say. Because I know what we've got now with Stellar, Stellar's pretty good. Like, Stellar's not bad, you know. One thing that every set that comes out, I'm not going to lie to you, the illustration rares seem to be top-notch each time. And if Surging Sparks has got a Pikachu, it's obviously the mascot for the set. It'd be very interesting to see. I can see that there's a Sylveon. Ooh, Venusaur, nice. Very interesting they didn't put a Charizard EX in this, but we digress. But I think the art rares are definitely the ones to watch going forward. And the Pikachu, if it's a mascot, it's going to have a pretty cool art rare, in my opinion. Will it get a secret rare? That's the big question on everyone's lips. Will it be the first SIR Pikachu? going forward. Who knows? If anything, I might think they might do it as like a collection box or something like that.
Shameless plug time. Bandit has Surging Sparks pre-orders up on the website, and they are under market. I'm sorry, under MSRP.
I think I've ordered one already.
Ooh, the Crispin. Look, there you go.
Ooh.
Make Hunter jealous. Make Hunter jealous. Get that Crispin.
It's nice. Crispin the bacon in the pan. Bacon. Working camera. Let's go, Chip. That's cool, bro.
We're on a slow roll one. Toad School, the Milcery, Merrill, the Rhyhorn, Marowak, the Frogadier, Koraidon, Dubwool, Lantern, and a Grimmsnarl.
Grimmsnarl. Wasn't that the SIR? I don't think so. It looks like a full art, bud. Looks like a full art Crispin.
It's number 164. Look it up. Tell me.
164. But yeah, like I said, get in the if you want to get Harry to do the wheel, the get you out of here wheel, the scumbag whatever, then the wheel of insults. Then you've got to push past how many points, Bandit? 65.
65.
65. So currently Bandit's on 50, and whoever's on the lowest, which is currently me, right? You've got to try and get me over the line past 65 points. So 66 we will accept. So I'm having a fair shot for you guys right now. I'm by myself, by my goddamn self. So get yourself over there and get your orders in so that you can, if you want me to insult you, I mean, what a weird concept. If you want me to insult you, yeah, for like 10 minutes, I mean, pay me to insult you, you know? Unbelievable.
He's like, this is a whole new thing.
Yeah, I know.
What's bad, guys, is Harry's going to get done, and you're going to see that little Xbox achievement go above his head, and it's going to go new kink unlocked.
Oh, man. It's there's nothing like a Saturday morning to wake up and insult a crowd of people. I mean, sheesh.
What did you do this weekend, Harry? Well, over the weekend, I just insulted a bunch of random people over the internet.
Oh, man. I tell you what. There was a time in some Call of Duty lobbies where that was just acceptable.
Yeah.
It used to be okay.
My favorite video on the internet, one of my favorite videos, is they're like, this guy's at a job interview and they're like, oh, we really love you. We want to offer you the job. But in the current world today, we got to make sure you're going to be a good fit for the company. So once we review your Xbox Live party chats, we'll decide if we're going to hire you or not.
Sheesh. Yeah,
and I'm like, that was a whole different era. Like, it was dog eat dog then.
That was, I got an education in that field. I tell you what, I thought that I was quick. I thought that I was like the big dog, yeah? I met some people in some of those Xbox Live parties that absolutely blew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, what the hell, man? But it was fun. It was fun. Some of them I still talk to today.
The things that I've heard 8-year-old kids say they were going to do to my mother.
Oh, man.
6 Sam Chat 9. I'm the chat man. How you doing, pimpin'? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Sam. How you going, bro? Nice to see you.
PlayStation 4 R5 Pro and the Raging Bolt.
I like it. Art res, man. They're just, I don't know. They're just too good. You know what? Fuck it. I'm saying it here now. I'm gonna collect a binder full of just art res. There you go. Why not? Because I can.
Hey, I mean, that's good news for me.
Yeah, new achievement unlocked. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. I've decided. I'm going back to Scarlet and Violet base, and I'm gonna collect all the art res. I've got heaps. I've actually got like. I've got a binder. This is just like all my spare stuff. Like this binder here. This is my spare binder that I just literally just keep. Anything that's a hit goes into here, and it's just like my little hit binder. the things that I love. And there you go. So we got some SIRs.
There's a lot of heat in there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. There's a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. 41 likes. Let's go, Sam. Appreciate you, bro. There you go. We got some baby shinies. We got some full art trainers. There we go. What else have we got? We got more baby shinies. We got full arts. Well, we got some alternate arts as well in there.
Well, I will tell you, I wish I was in a better financial position because I would be stocking up on a lot of those cards right now because they are at all-time record lows. You have some regular EXs that are down to like 10 cents a piece. You have AR cards that are down in the 30 and 40 cents. Like, if it was me, I would be stocking up on that stuff right now for the long run.
Yeah, heaps of cool cards, man.
Hey, Lapras.
Let's go.
You know, Miss Ace, I don't think I could insult you on the wheel. Like, we have never had, like, you move elegantly through pretty much every conversation I've ever seen to the point that I couldn't make fun of you.
Baby, let's go.
You know, and it's like, you navigate conversations so well that you never leave an opening.
Miss Ace is lovely. Miss Ace is lovely, but I'll find something. I'll find something, Miss Ace. I'll tell you. I will find something.
And it's like, Souls, I finally just now, a year and a half into YouTube, that I finally got something I could poke fun of Souls about. Miss Ox the same way. I don't think I could make fun of Miss Ox. You know, besides maybe that her husband's a little bit cooler than she is, but still.
Ooh.
Metal.
No,
you know, it was actually really cool. Like, I'll tell you, one of my favorite things is hanging out with this community in person. So, you know, we got to do a lunch date with Miss Ox and her family. They were all awesome. Her kids are amazing. And, you know, we hung out with them. I think we were there for a few hours. And, you know, down at Card Party, we got to hang out with the Bulbasaurs. We got to hang out with the Marowaks. Like, OTP and his wife. Like, just hanging out with everybody in person is so much fun. Like, everyone's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Matter of fact, I'm not going to say names, but there's only one person that I kind of thought was a complete asshole. And we'll just leave it at that. Holy shit, I gotta open more sleeves.
Is the next Card Party announced?
Yeah, Card Part. Yeah. Well, one of the two is announced. The one in Tampa is there.
Okay. Yep. How long of a drive is that for you?
It was supposed to be 16 hours. We made it in 14.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's not too bad.
And yeah, I don't know. I'll probably end up driving it all in one go again. Like, I hate stopping on trips.
Yeah, I understand that one.
So we always leave at night so that way there's a less amount of traffic. So how do you guys know each other? Harry, I'll let you tell the story.
Okay, cool. So basically, Sam, just for your series of wonderment, is I was surfing the web, yeah. So I came into the YouTube scene via Mr. Babooth. So Mr. Babooth's a good friend of mine, a real life friend of mine. Used to do YouTube. Haven't seen him in a while. Who knows? He may come back. He may not. But he used to do the same thing. He used to open packs and things like that. I've been a Pokemon collector for a long time, and also I was introduced to obviously this live scene. We met through another channel, which is just the gentleman above you who's just commented. Is Pokey Chit changed now to Chit VO? So Chit used to do a rip and ship as well. And it got to a point where obviously, the Bandits Hideout was heavily involved with Chit and his channel as well when it came to rip and ship. And we started a bit of banter backwards and forwards, and Bandit used to be there all the time as well, helping out. No way. Let's go! There we go. I love that card, man. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And so it was through Chit, through Pokey Chit, through his channel. Bandit was a big supporter over there, and we got to talking, and he looked pretty cute. So I made a move, and the rest is history, really. And now we're sort of like lovers online. Can't stop, won't stop, really. And now we're best friends. That's kind of where we're at. So
one day our beards will mingle in public.
I mean, yeah, look, it can happen. It can happen. That Bulbasaur's sick, by the way.
It is. I hate you so much.
That's so cool, man.
Oh, shit.
Loves it. So have you thought about one thing I'm seriously considering at this moment in time? Seriously considering is multi-streaming.
Actually, yeah.
I'm considering it, I'm considering it. Just to grow my online presence.
So I know a lot of you guys are doing the vertical streams.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stay away from that because it's one of those things. Woo, I hate you so much, Harry. It's one of those things where I notice that people are getting a lot of subs from it, but they're not really getting a lot of long-term viewership from it. And for me, I'm not chasing subs. I don't care if we never get above 3,000 subs. But what I care about is more people in the chat, like what we have now, and growing our little family. Okay. I don't need 1,000 people in here trying to run a rip and ship and going crazy like that. I would rather have 100 great, really amazing people that we come in and hang out and, we're a family. Like, I love this little tight-knit feel that we have now. Obviously, from the store standpoint, I need more people, but I don't need 1,000 people here.
Yeah. But I was thinking about this the other week too, and I think it's one of those things. Yeah. So we talk about numbers, we talk about certain things, but ratios, right? So I was thinking about this the other week, and I'm going to use this person as an example, right? But it's a weird example. I get it, but it'll make sense when I finish saying what I'm saying. So when you think about there's only a certain amount of percentage of people that watch YouTube that watch live YouTube content, and I think it's somewhere around the 3% mark, something like that, right? So that's really a small percentage of people that watch live content on YouTube. So with that being said, when you think about it, someone who's on, and I'll give you a good example, someone who's on, let's use Cool Trainer Ryan, right? I'm gonna use Cool Trainer Ryan as an example. So Cool Trainer Ryan has 100,000 subscribers, right? So at 100,000 subscribers, because I always try and make this relative and draw down. I try and draw down the way I look at it. So it's at 100,000 subscribers, he has roughly, on average, let's say 1,000 people in his chat. I've seen it go from 1.6 to 800 to 1.2 to 900 to 1,000. So I average it out at, let's just say, 1,000 people. When you break down that math, right, that's 1 in 100. 1 in 100 people are there for his live streams, right? So when you work it out, if you were to do the same, no, sorry. 1 in, 1 in 100. Oh, let's go. Can't even remember what that one is. What is
Zeraora.
Sarah, all right, that's a sick one.
And that's just a regular AR too. But anyway, go ahead.
Love it. But I think the whole thing is like when you do the ratio of like 1 in 100, 1 in 100 subscribers is going to your lives. I mean, when you look at small channels that, like, for example, we've got 23 people in here now, right? And you're on, what's that?
Almost 1.4.
Almost 1.4, right? So when you do that ratio, your channel is actually performing better when it comes to live streaming than what the likes of, say, Cool Trainer Ryan's is. We get so engrossed in the fact that the number is the number, and we go, wow, 1,000 people. But when you work out the ratio is a lot less. When you look at the likes of Pat Flynn, you know, I love Pat Flynn. I love watching his content. I think he's a great guy. But again, right, like he's almost on 1 million subscribers, and he's got almost the same amount of people. You know, I seen he had 3.3K the other night when I was watching him, right? But for some while there, he was still sitting on around about 1.2, you know, 1.8. So when you work out those ratios, it's like the percentage of people watching those bigger channels live is a lot less. But we look at the number and think that the number's big because we're a smaller channel. But the ratio percentage-wise is actually less than your channel currently. So it's interesting. But I think the thing is like a lot of people get deterred and think to themselves, oh, you know, I don't want to get subscribers that aren't going to be in my live chat. Yep, I get it. But I also think too, if you're not going to put your net out, then you're never going to know who you're going to pick up.
For sure.
You know? So it's interesting. Like I study that a little bit. I look at it and I think to myself, it's just very interesting, the YouTube game, and people get, let's go. People get very deterred, and people get into this thing of like, what about me? And think that they're not doing this and that. And that's not saying you, by the way. That's just, I see that in a lot of different people. Oh, let's go again. That's the second one we've pulled from a box.
English and Japanese now.
Yeah, English and Japanese. Plus, I bought a box from you the other day of this set and pulled it as well. But yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting, the whole deal, you know. So I think it's the great thing about YouTube. It's a choose your own adventure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to you choose your own adventure, which is kind of cool. But yeah, multi-streaming. I'm looking at. I'm thinking about TikTok. I'm thinking about Twitch. I'm thinking about YouTube.
I'll tell you, I've done a few lives on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
For this, it's horrible.
Yeah.
So now, the problem with streaming to TikTok, Whatnot, and Drip, you either have to have very deep pockets to give away a lot of stuff to keep people interested.
Yeah.
Or you have to bring your own core audience to keep your numbers up.
Mm-hmm.
So I went live on the last live I went on TikTok, we were live for an hour. I had 1,500 views, but never more than 3 people in my chat.
It's weird, huh? Yeah, it's weird. You know, but you hear of people becoming TikTok famous and this and that and yada yada yada. And like for the fame side of it, I couldn't give a toss. Yeah. For me, it's all about just trying to, you know, grow myself. Like that's the thing. So, and I like the game. I enjoy the game. Yeah, I enjoy every aspect of, you know, organizing a thumbnail, organizing this. Ooh, the apple. You know, just getting involved in the game and seeing how much I can do at once. And I think, let's go, baby! I don't even know. Is that a good one? Is that a good one?
That's the second highest card in the set, I'm pretty sure.
Is it really? Second highest for little old me? I mean, let's go. Unbelievable. Can I get a price check? Price check on aisle 5, please.
Yeah, and Hunter, that is one of the downsides. Whenever you get that big, it's hard to recognize everybody. It really is. DPM does do a good job at that. Damn you, Erie.
Another one.
But you know, like, so multi-stream for me, I'm thinking about branching out into Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there is a very underutilized market for Rip and Ship on Twitch. Yeah. And I got to figure out how to engage both together. because then like don't get me wrong, I love YouTube. I love the passive income aspect of YouTube. It's great to have us all together, but I think we could get away with a little more engagement and do a little bit more on that side.
Yeah.
Because
look, I think.
Go ahead.
No, you're right. You go.
Well, I was just gonna say, because Google in itself has a lot more to risk than Twitch does. So Google has a lot more red tape on what you can do and what you can't do.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I just think, like, for me, like, I'll always, my home base as such, my primary focus will always remain YouTube, because it's my home. It's where I'm the most comfortable. It's where I spent most of my time. It is, my people are here. Like, my core is here. So I'll never not focus on this aspect. Let's go. I'll take another. Let's go. Yeah, so the core focus is always going to be here, but I think just spreading the wing a little bit, and even trying to get some of those viewers to come across from there. It's like one of those things where it's like maybe streaming once a week on Twitch. Oh, let's go total. Streaming once a week on Twitch, along with my YouTube stream. And then maybe stream. Oh, let's go. Got the promo, but the Japanese. Let's go, man. Unreal.
All right, I got to sleeve these up and then we'll count them.
That's cool. But even like, once a week on TikTok, along with keeping my normal schedule that is YouTube. So I think that's handy to do, But at least then you can sort of say to people on Twitch, on YouTube, on other forums, it's like, if you do want to see more of me, this is where you're going to find me. Like, I am live 3 days a week on YouTube. Currently only doing 1 day a week on TikTok and whatever. I think a lot of people make a mistake, and there's a guy that plays games who I'm not gonna reference, but they recently moved over to, a different platform, and went over there. The reception wasn't as big, but pretty much left their community behind on YouTube, and it was kind of like, well, that's not ideal, like. You can't expect that just because you move, people are going to move with you. So you have to keep your core base, but also just put your toe in the water in other facets if you feel like you want to grow just that little bit more,
Well, so and here's to that. So the fact that you are thinking about that now ahead of the schedule means that you will be able to do it the way that you want to do it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say which platform it was, but two of the platforms that I am either currently on or were on previously, when they approached me about being on their platform, one of their stipulations were, I cannot send traffic to the other platforms. So if I'm on YouTube, I can't say that I'm on this other one. If I'm on Drip, I can't say I'm on the other one. If I'm on Whatnot, I can't say I'm on the other one. 2 of the 4 had rules like that. But again, I was approached by them, and like, for example, I have TikTok Shop available, and I don't have the minimum requirements of followers and stuff that they require. Because TikTok approached me and just auto approved me because of that. So there's certain rules and regulations that you got to navigate. All right, so let's count this up. 1.
Let's do it.
4, 5, 8, 9. This is just a regular SR, so that's 13 or 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 21, 22, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31, 34, 35, 38, 39, 40, 43, 41, 42, 45, and 48. Holy shit, it's hard to count. 48 points.
Mm-hmm. And the lead is, the gap is reducing. Let's go. 51. What was that? 51. Okay. Nice.
How many points did I say? 51?
Rattle Shack says 51. That's all I say in the chat. Gonna go, but this is fun as always. Good luck to you both. Come on, Harry. See you both around the YouTube. Have a good night, Bandit, and chat. No worries, Miss Ace.
Miss Ace, have a good one.
Soon.
I went 43. Hey, thank you so much. That's why I count out loud. It's hard to read chat and count at the same time. So Harry's at 15, 30, 45, 55, 65, 66 points is where Harry is at. Team Bandit is at 10, 20, 30, 40, 52. So we are behind the lead.
So we are now the current point leader. Hey, had to get up and do the hard lifting myself. You're welcome, chat. You know?
Hey, I'm Team Bandit. Hey, I appreciate it, Rattle.
52 versus 6. No.
Yeah, 52, or Bandit is 52. Harry is 61.
Yep. So there you go. We are 9 points in front. 9 points. Are you gonna edge him, chat? You gonna edge him over? FSR 56. Hello, welcome in.
FSR, welcome again to another stream. So we met FSR in the Vault Raid, and this is the third stream in a row they've been here with us.
Oh, nice.
So really good stuff. All right. Here we go. We got Team Bandit coming in with a Stellar Miracle booster box.
Daddy. Is this Daddy again? Who is it?
Mathen coming in.
Okay.
Mathen, you out there lurking still?
Show yourself. Speak up in the chat. Show yourself.
Mathen is actually celebrating his wedding this weekend.
Oh, why? Wow. I should say not why.
Hey, that's all of us folks that have been married for a really long time. Why? Why would anyone want to get married?
I celebrated my wedding. I sent my wife on holiday. She's
Yeah.
gone for 2 weeks. I mean, happy wedding.
You know, I love my wife, and I love my wife more than anything in this world, right? Besides my children.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you now, I would never get married again.
Fuck no. Like, I tell you what, yeah, I said this to my wife because, like, you know, it's like when she went away, she's like, you know, are you going to find someone else while I'm away? I said, what for? I said, I'm trying to get rid of you. Why would I want another one? Like, you know what I mean? Like, my God. Like, I am literally Kevin McAllister from Home Alone, just sitting here playing with my toys, playing the video games, enjoying peace and quiet, able to leave an empty can on the bench and nobody says anything. And, you know, my clothes are still on the floor from yesterday when I walked home, when I came home from work. They're still sitting in the same pile in the middle of the floor around the corner. So it's like nobody said shit and it's so peaceful. Why would I want someone else?
At work, but wanted to stop by and say, Knights of Perth. Love you, Bandit, but Harry is the king of Perth.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey, I love how the music just fucking stopped right there.
Make sure to hit the like button on the super chat. Thanks, Daves. Appreciate you. $7.99.
We love you, Deves. You have a good night at work, love.
Yeah, total legend. Daves
so here's going to be the thing. If you have a real relationship, like an actual strong relationship, you've been through some shit. Marriage, like strong long-term marriages are never made in the beginning. You guys get together from the infatuation, you rush it into getting married, and you really go through some shit to make a real, we'll take it, to make it a strong marriage. You got to go through some dark times. And, you know, it goes from this person's meeting my needs to this person helped me through survival mode. Ooh, is that one the turtle or the lapras?
Turtle.
We'll take it. You know, and that's where the strong marriages and the strong relationships are made. Those are the people that you see together 10, 20, 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong, there are some people that are lucky enough to make it through 10 or 20 years without a fight. And then those are the ones that you see get divorced at really weird times. However, at my age, I will never go through those times with somebody else again.
Yeah, I feel that. And that's the thing. Like, I would get a dog. That's pretty much where I'm at. I would just get a dog. You know, like if my wife ever decided to leave, or I decided to leave her, or whatever, like, it's just too hard, man. Like, it's too hard. Like, I got love for everyone, but it's just like when it becomes that, it's sort of like, man, like, yeah, it's too much. It's too much. You know, I only ever, and I said that to my wife, like, because before we got married, it was one of those things where she was like, "Are you going to propose?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll get there." She's like, "When?" I'm like, "When I'm ready." You know, don't worry about me. Like, I'll get there. And it ended up, I finally proposed to her, and then it was like, I think it was like 6 years or something before we got married. And she was like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "Oh, when I'm ready." I said, "Stop hassling me, yeah? Like, we are going to get there, but I'm telling you now, I'm only ever going to do this once. And that is it. I'm never going to do it again. So the more you rush me, don't rush me. You know, don't."
I have the most romantic marriage story, but finish yours.
No, that's it. That's it.
Me and Miss Bandit were doing our taxes one year, and my tax lady's like, "You know, you guys should just get married." I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" She goes, "Well, this is like your 6th year in a row being here." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You know, you guys would have probably got about another $50,000 in deductions this whole time." I'm like, "Oh, that's a lot of money." And then later that year, Miss Bandit become really diabetic and started down her bad immune system issues, right?
Yeah.
And we ran into issues with getting help from doctors because she, being single, you know, she was on government insurance, and that's not the when you actually have real problems, government insurance is horrible. It's always a wait to do everything. All the medicine's always the generic form. You're never really getting the real care that you need.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, like, literally, we were sitting there and we were just like, "Aren't you tired of dealing with all this? Let's just go get married." And then 31 days later, because we had to wait for the 30 days or whatever, we were standing in the courtroom getting married. And, you know, we're going through it, and it's like, "Well, why did you guys get married?" "Well, health insurance and tax benefits." And people just look at us. And I'm like, and you know, and then I got to correct it. And I realize how bad it sounds. And I'm like, no, like, me and Miss Bandit never had to get married. We were going to be together no matter what.
We were married in spirit either way. So
yes.
Yeah. We just made it official so that the money side made sense. That's funny.
You know, and that's the thing. It's just crazy. It really is. But now I will tell you, here's the funniest part. I really thought I knew my wife. You know, up until getting married, my wife was always a very phenomenal home partner because we weren't married, right? You know, she always did a really good job of making sure, you know, like dinners are made, stuff like that, because she was a stay-at-home mom because we had Mikey. You know, she stayed home, took care of the little one, made him smart as can be. Like, there's zero complaints. But now, when I tell you, for the first year after we got married, all of a sudden I started coming home to brownies and cakes, and, you know, the house smelled a little more like Fabuloso. It was like there was definitely a little bit of a more of a diving into the quote unquote home rules, but it was funny.
Yeah.
She gets mad because I give her shit about it to this day.
Oh man, marriage is fun. It is fun, you know, and I wouldn't change any of it for the world, man. Really, you know, I love my wife, but I also love times when my wife goes away. So
We'll take it.
it's good too. And she loves being away from me. You know, it was funny because I had to ring it. Like, we speak every day. Oh, nice. We speak every day. And yesterday morning I woke up and so where she is at the moment, she is almost 2 hours ahead of time. And so I woke up, no text message. I was like, okay, I'm going to leave this today. And I'm going to wait and see. So this is the game we start playing, yeah? I'm going to see how long it's going to take, you know? Is she going to check in on me? I'm by myself. She should be checking on me, you know? And what happens if I've fallen down a well or something's happened, you know? So it was, she didn't call me until I was streaming last night. And I was like, you bitch. You know, you waited all day. You've been out, and then she rang, and I took a 5-minute call while I was streaming. And so, I've been here, I've been doing this, been doing that. I'm like, I'm glad you had a good day. Don't worry about me. I could have been dead in the gutter for all you know. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. What type of crap is that?
Just like Robert right there. I'm scared my wife's gonna flip me in the chair again. You know, it's what is it? It's the funniest thing in the world is, if you talk to a person who is single or they're in like, that beginning part of the relationship, and it's like it's hard when somebody tells you, you just like there you playfully said bitch, right? And it's like when you get to where we're at in the longevity of the relationship, like you say that, and then the wife's like, oh, he cares, and everybody else is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's foreplay names for us.
Yeah.
Is that the turtle?
That's the lapras.
Okay.
That's the difference between new love and old love. And I can tell you now, like, it's so different watching someone who is just married. Oh, that's the PS5. Watching someone who's just got married, and there's nothing wrong with it, it's just new love, right? And the way that they move, and it's the same thing too when and I know I'm a man speaking on this, but I'm gonna speak on it, yeah. And I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna. It's funny when it's like you see, because the reason I say this is because my granddaughter, right? My daughter. She just had a baby. I'd say just had a baby, almost 18 months old, and it's one of those things where it's like when they have a baby, it's like they're the first person in the world to ever be a mother, right? To ever be a mother, and it's like there's certain things. It's like, oh no, you can't do this and you can't do that, and you're just going to yourself, you are twisting yourself inside out here for no reason whatsoever, right? Like by the time the third one comes along, when they're eating dirt and they're licking telephone poles, I mean, it doesn't matter, like they're all good, like they will survive. It's okay, it's so interesting, man. And like new mums and things like that, it's like, oh my god, they got to have this, they got to do that, and yada yada yada, and it's like, it's okay, like they will survive. So yeah, I find that funny. New love and new mothers, I find it very, very funny.
Yep.
But,
it's always phenomenal when you get to grow with your spouse like that. Like,
yeah.
There is nobody else in the world that could call me I don't know if you're supposed to say it on YouTube or not, but it's the male appendage that starts with a P, right? PR. And there is no one else in the world that could call me that, and I feel loved other than my wife.
Yeah. It's almost like yeah, you're exactly right. It's almost like foreplay. It's like, oh, what did you call me? You said those nasty words to me. Come over here, like that's that kind of deal. Yeah. I get it.
18 points for Team Bandit, thanks to Mavin.
Sheesh.
It's crazy. Like, could you, like, if somebody ever explained to you of what a healthy like an actual healthy marriage is, it's crazy to think that you're like, I would never deal with that, and then it's like, I don't think I could be anywhere else.
I couldn't be. Like, my wife puts up with so much of my shit, man. Like, just dumb shit, Like, can you imagine what it's like going out with me?
Oh, we'd have a blast.
Oh man, I am the way I am now. Like, and when I go out, it's like if someone's an absolute dipshit, I'll say it. You know, like I have a hard time shutting my mouth and, you know, calling out bad behavior and things like that. And it's like, I'm not worried about getting punched in the face. I'm not worried about any of that, you know, like, but it's just funny because it's like my wife sometimes will be like, oh, can you shut up? Can you just shut up? Come on, can we go? It's like, yeah. We'll go when I say we go. Yeah, we're going in a minute. So yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
We're at 70 points now, chat. Team Bandit is at
points?
70 points.
Damn.
My older brother has 2,000 baby photos, and I have 3. Been there, done that. You were a second or third kid, Rattle.
It gets like that, huh? It really does get like that. 70 versus 61. There you go.
Oh my God, you cheated on me.
What do you mean?
You did, Daddy Wacky. You cheating?
Cheating son of a bitch.
1 pack of 2 legends for Team Harry from Daddy Wacky.
Oh, hey, let's go. You big saucy minx.
Not rubbing your beard no more.
Hey, look at that. Unbelievable.
No, but it's funny. It's funny. Like, I love those talks. I remember a close friend of mine here in the Missouri area. We had training together in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So we left on the same day and I rode with him. So I'm going to tell you a fun fact about Bandit. If I ever was to leave the house for an extended amount of time, I have to pick a fight with my wife. I cannot leave. That's what you get, Daddy Wacky. Nothing. I cannot leave on a good note. If we're not fussing, I can't bring myself to leave.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we're fussing, and you know, we're fussing the whole hour to his house, and then it's a 5.5 hour drive down to Tulsa. So we're fussing the whole way. Well, if you see me and Miss Bandit in here when we're being playful, right? Imagine when we're actually fussing. So we're in an argument, and he looks over, and I go on my phone and I disable location services while we're going out of town. And then I blocked her number for like 3 hours.
Oh, God.
And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "I ain't letting her win this argument. I don't care what it costs me."
Yep.
Well, he overheard a few of the arguments down there. Well, him and his wife were talking, and she started fussing at him, and he tried to respond like I respond to Miss Bandit. And the next morning we're sitting up there having breakfast, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm never taking your advice again." I'm like,
Yeah.
"What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Well, you know, my wife said this, so I said this, and now she's telling me not to come home."
And then that's when you double down and say, well, that's fine. There'll be no home to get to because I'm going to burn that motherfucker down.
No, I'd be like, "I'm selling the house. The realtor will be there in a few hours."
Oh, man. But they're the best kind of fights.
They are.
And then you come back together and be like, I love you. I never want to go. Oh, and then, yeah, it ends up just turning back into it.
There's a guy at my hubby's work that has been complaining about working the occasional Saturday when people take time off. I keep having dreams I meet and hear him complain and let him have it. I could just see it. Give it. But you know, it's one of those things. Like, people go, "What's the success?" Because me and Miss Bandit have been together for 20 years. I go, "Look," I said, figuratively, you got to be able to throw hands at noon and sit down for dinner at 5 and watch a movie. Yes, Obsidian Flames, but Japanese Ruler of the Black Flame. You got 3 packs. Yeah. Rattle's going Team Harry on this one.
Let's go. But the other thing that you got to do too, I think my key to success, like to having a successful marriage, I suppose, is you got to learn to fight fair. And what I mean by fighting fair is a very, very different thing to what it sounds like, right? It's so when you fight, right? You gotta make peace with the past, right? You gotta make peace with the past when it comes to things that have happened, you know, things that have occurred. Because I think one of the most toxic and poisonous things in any relationship is that if you go back and rehash shit, and you constantly end up bringing that up every argument so that you can keep winning shit, and like if especially if people aren't over it, you know, like if they're not over it, then all of a sudden you're digging up old wounds. Things are gonna hurt more. You know, the salt is extra salty, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, you are looking down the barrel of divorce. You know, so you got to learn to fight fair, and that is whatever argument you're having at the time, you just turn around and have that argument. You know, and yeah, there might be some other little jabs that you throw around and be funny too, but you've got to fight fair. You know.
Oh, so I agree, but let me tell you about stuff. So I get over things really, really easy.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things, like, if we really have it out, I'm gonna say my piece.
Mm-hmm.
But once I say my piece, I'm over it. And if I say my piece to you and I still plan on being in your life, we're good. I already said my piece. We're gonna be done. But now here's the thing: if you keep going past that point, I'm a very petty person. Once I've decided I'm over it, now I want to see how mad I can make you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hated it when my mom would do that with my dad. We were growing up. It's something I promised myself I would not try to do. You know, it's hard. It really is, because, you know, you're human. You're human.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, it just happens. Like, but you've got, I think, control, self-control. You've got to realize when you're arguing with someone that you do love them. Like, you know, and if you end up being a super spiteful motherfucker, like it can turn into something that is just like really bad, eh? Like it can turn into something really bad. You're right, Rattle Shark. I appreciate you having a go, man. You know, it's all good though, because got my back.
Yeah, Harry's coming in with another booster box of Solar Miracle. Somebody get that other booster box for Harry. Can get it. There's one left, I think.
No.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you know, it's interesting. I can't believe this has turned into marriage counseling with Bandit and Harry.
I know. I was just thinking that before. I was like, what the fuck has happened here? I opened Pokemon cards talking about married life, but this is what happens when you get old, right? And this is dad life, where you end up opening Pokemon cards, discussing your relationship and discussing your day-to-day business. I mean, you're welcome, chat. You're welcome.
Well, you know, it's crazy because, you know, everyone's crazy, okay? Let's just put it like this. Everyone has their own crazy, right? Some of us just do a better job of hiding their crazy in public than other people do. So, you know, it's interesting. You know, because people, like, my favorite thing is somebody who doesn't know us, depending on what day they meet us, you know, they would either say that Miss Bandit mistreats me or I mistreat Miss Bandit.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it's like one of those things where you may see me blow up on Miss Bandit or vice versa, but you didn't get to see what the other one said first.
Yeah.
And that's the funny part about it.
Yeah.
My mom is a narcissist. She is the queen of guilt trips and gaslighting. She is the sweetest person to everyone else but her closest family. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Rattle Shark.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people out there that have got people like that, brother. Hey. But it's interesting. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, you're right. You go.
I was gonna say that even bleeds over to the kids. Like, you know, I had a conversation with my son a couple years ago when he started high school, because, you know, I'm just gonna call it me and my wife are helicopter parents. He was our firstborn. I'm gonna tell you now, you know, it's we protected him from everything. This box is for Harry with Harry. And you know, we were talking and he made the mistake one day. We were talking about childhood and stuff like that, and, you know, like I always ask him, like, you know, is there anything that you would change? There's another Metadite. And he goes, yeah, I wish you and mom weren't always so easy on me. And I'm like, that was the wrong thing to say to your father.
Well, sit down, motherfucker. It's about
Yeah.
to get
So
harder.
so now we go through stuff and like he's finally starting to get really frustrated. And I go, remember, you don't want dad pulling punches. And
yeah, that wasn't a very well thought out sentence, was it?
correct. But you know, like we were talking and I'm like, look, here's going to be the thing. If you can learn to deal with me at my worst, the rest of your life will be a push. You just walk right through it. No one else in the world will be able to phase you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's probably the one thing they don't prepare you for about adult life when you go into the workforce and you go into, you know, real society, is dealing with how many ugly, ignorant people there are out there. And if you don't have the gumption to tell somebody F you, you're going to have a rough go at things.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's why I don't know, this funny little world that we're living in at the moment. Everything just seems like we're in like a bubble, you know, and I'm just waiting for that bubble to pop. I'm just sitting on the sidelines waiting for it to pop.
I agree. I cannot wait for society to get back to being normal society. There you go. Milsery. You know, when we get to the point where we can all literally just sit down and laugh about everything and have a beer, I can't wait to get back there.
But the funny thing is that we have sort of, I would say, like we've
Turtle or Lapras?
Turtle. I would sort of say that we have normalized. We've got to a point where we've normalized like segregation, like groups. Like we've normalized that, and it just seems crap. Like that's not society. Like we are so, you know, maybe this is big world thinking, which is maybe stupid, but it's almost like the powers to be are wanting us to be so divided, so that we collectively, you know, there's decisions that are made for us that we don't, you know, that we might not necessarily be seeing at the time, and. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like a bit of a divide. We're too busy bickering over small things that don't matter. Like when it comes to, you know, okay, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to your pronouns, right? When it comes to any of that sort of stuff, like I honestly do not care. Like it's not that deep for me, you know. But at the end of the day, like. If your name is Jeffrey, I'll call you Jeffrey. Like, I'm not gonna treat you any different, you know. Like, but you putting labels on yourself, I mean, like, who's that really for? It's not for me because I'm not gonna play that game, you know. Like, if your name's Jeff and I don't care if you're a man or a woman and you want to call yourself Jeff, I'll still call you Jeff. You know,
Amen.
It doesn't matter, you know. So that's just the shit I hate. I hate that shit, man. Like. You know, it's unnecessary, but it feels like we're bickering over it at times, you know?
Yeah, no, like same thing. So like our kids, you know, we have taught them that you respect the person for how they act. You respect them for their character. You know, what they do and how they respond to situations is how you judge somebody. Yeah, most people used to keep shit private, but now because of the internet, true. A lot of people do overshare. But, you know, I will tell you, in my household, we have raised our kids to love everybody. And you are nice to people until they give you a reason to not be nice to them. But what's crazy is, another doctor, you know, what's crazy is when my kids come home and I got to hear about the RRP without it ever being a subject in our house. You know, when my kids are asking questions about the race, religion, politics segment and why this is a problem or that's a problem, I'm like, you're not supposed to, that is not supposed to be a school subject. Like you shouldn't be going through those situations, and you should not be learning stereotypes from people that are teaching you how to be nice to each other.
But it's funny, like I think the education system these days has got a lot to answer for. You know, like it really does. Like, and maybe that's our fault. You know, maybe us as parents, that's our fault that we've allowed that to happen.
I mean, it's all the above.
Mm. Where is it?
I know it's gonna sound dumb, but we had our World of Warcraft guild. We had it for, I want to say, almost 10 years. But the only rule the only rule there was we didn't talk about those three things. Race, religion, and politics stayed out of all conversations. And if you couldn't abide to that, then you were out of the group. Because we're not going to have any conversations that are targeted to make anyone feel uncomfortable.
And that's it. You know, at the end of the day, like, you've just got to respect the fact that everyone has different stuff, man. Like, you know, they're different, and that's cool. Like, have it. Like, do your thing, you know, but don't try and push it on me, and I'm most certainly not going to push what I think on you. You know, I'm gonna say my opinion, but you know, it's not up for debate.
Yeah, you should be able to say A, I should be able to say B, and then we should still be able to go grab dinner and a beer. Like that's it.
Exactly.
Chat's getting quiet. They're like, I don't want to chime in on this.
Yeah, you think this is hot? I mean, man, I'd love to.
Kiss my ass, Harry.
Baby. Is that a good one? It's an SIR, I know that much. Is it a good one, though? I would never know. Can anyone tell me?
Rattle, I'm allowed to happily be on the fence. Amen. Amen.
Ooh,
you know, I will say, I think that is one of the problems we have is people are afraid to talk anymore.
Yeah, not me. Not me, brother. Not me, yeah. And that's the thing. I just wish there was more of it. Like, you know, yeah, I just don't understand what anyone's afraid of. That's my thing. I don't understand what there is to be afraid of. Words.
Yeah. You know, like, here's the thing, and my wife gets mad at me, but I love to talk to people who have different views than I do.
I get that too.
Because I love to understand your mental processing of where you got to where you're at with what you believe and what you think and your morals and all those things. I don't know. I love those conversations. All right, here we go. We got, I like a little from column A and amen, Rattle. That's the whole point. All right, so we got 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 14, 17, 18 points for Harry Snorlax.
Let's go! A little from column A and a bit from column B. My phone apparently didn't like something that was said. Who's Maddox?
The little one. Hey, we were having too much grown-up talk, Daddy Wacky, for him.
70 versus 80.
How many are you at? Let's see. 15, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75. 80. You're at 84.
84, baby. Let's go.
And we're at 70. It's 84 to 70.
84 to 70. Man, this is my young little one. He's a menace.
He was trying to peep these pack battling skills because we're going to get him.
Let's go. I mean, look, can't stop, won't stop. Will always push myself to the verge of victory. Yeah.
One Shrouded Fable booster bundle for Team Bandit through Robert Bastine. Let me grab it.
Good luck, Rob. Hopefully you pull some fire. You know, at this point, I don't even care who wins. You know, I've got a few I can lose. You know, I'm all good. So get in there, get your hits, get the packs you want.
Harry's like, I don't care if I lose. I'm up 4-1.
Yeah, I don't care, man. I've got a few to burn. Yeah. got a
See,
few
I just
to
want to win so that you have to make the thumbnail next time.
go. Oh man, that's one thing I've enjoyed. I do enjoy making like stupid thumbnails. You know, I've gotten a little bit lazy as of late, but I really enjoyed making my giveaway thumbnail the other day. You know, so but yeah, thumbnails are fun.
Do you see Rattle statement?
I want Harry to win now. There is less people that can win on that side. So that, and that's the thing, huh? That's the thing. Everyone's Harry goes on his own. He's on his own side every time, you know. How long does it normally take for the order to go through? It says it's fulfilled. Oh, did you get something into me? Let's go.
Let me look. Hold on.
Maybe as a first-time buyer, it might take a minute, a hot sec. If you do it through eBay, sometimes I know with eBay, you can PayPal, it can take a hot sec to go through.
Hey, Tommy, real quick, what was your order number?
What's
LV
good?
Poke Shop, how are you?
Party people! Hello, mate. Hey, go welcome in, LV. Nice to see you, bro.
Okay. So, Tommy, I have streamer mode turned on, so that way I don't dox anybody's information. I assumed that order was Mithin, but it's actually yours. So 65.59 was your order that we just opened.
Just before?
Yes.
Okay. There you
So,
go.
and I apologize because I have streamer mode on, so I don't get to see the full names.
What did you get? Did you get a full box?
So these were yours.
Oh, damn. There you go, man. Got a full box, bro. Let's go. Congratulations.
So these were all yours, my friend. I apologize. Like I said, I am sorry. I have streamer mode turned on, so that way I don't see everybody's full name.
No, I did buy one too, Rattle Shark. I bought the last one, but the one before that was Itamis. That's right, huh, Bandit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's easy to know. It's easy to see just because I always put everybody's bags like that. Every order has its own bag. So.
He missed this last night at Bandit's encouragement. Oh my god. Look at you guys.
That guy's a dick. I know. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. But you know what? Unlike a lot of you assholes out there, I can admit when I screw up.
Fuck, I take pride in being an asshole. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Now, hey, Tommy, now it makes sense on why you paid shipping, though. Hey, that timeout was not courtesy of me last night. You got to look at the real culprit. Daddy Wacky, I'm not going to lie. They showed me how many points I had, and I go, hey, can I spend half of my points to time out Daddy Wacky? Ooh, looky there. Looky there. We'll take the Cassiopeia. We'll take those 5 points. But yeah, Tommy, do me a favor. When you order, unless you're ready to be shipped out immediately, make sure you use code BUILD-A-BOX. That way you don't pay shipping on all your cards, because what you paid for shipping, I could typically ship you a whole pound of cards for. Genesect, Varoom, Haxorus, and a Cresselia. Joke's on him, it was completely free. Listen, Daddy Wacky, if I'm not messing with you, it's not, if I'm not messing with you, that means I don't like you. But now I do feel better, Tommy. That was all your shout out. You scored a hell of a lot of points for Team Bandit. But yeah, I do apologize again. Like I said, I got streamer mode on because, ooh, Kufin, I would die. Like, it would kill me if I accidentally flashed somebody's address or their, you know, their personal stuff. Because the way that I look at it, a lot of people have their YouTube name because they don't want their government name out there. Varoom. It's not. It's just an IR. Damn it. Secret art. Beware. Wait, he was Team Bandit? Dead to me. Hey, we'll still take 3, 6, 7 points for Team Bandit. We'll still take 7 points. All right, it is still 89 to 70. 78, I think. 77. 77. It's 84 to 77. There we go. I can count. I can count. Hey, math is hard. You both, yeah, we both beat Pocket. We both shattered Pocket's numbers. All right, so order queue is open. Order queue's open. Hey, LV said it. I was going to go there, but LV said it.
There you go. So it looks like I'm in front, yeah? Unbelievable.
Yep. 84 to 77. We're 7 points behind Harry. Somebody get us some points. Somebody get us some points. Bandit needs a win. Oh, I know that, Rattle. I know that.
Just got a call from my buddy. My case is on the way.
Woot woot. 4 Romance Dawn. 2 for Team Harry and 2 for Team Bandit. He said the first 2 are for Team Bandit. So we'll do these first.
Okay, good luck.
Come on, get the shanks. Get the manga rare. Give me 5 points. Come on, Fowler. Make me regret not opening these. See what we got. We got the Cavendish, the Green Star Raffalasa, Mocha, Higoro, Mr. 3, Ashura Dojo, Mr. 2, Jack. Hey, we'll take 1 point. We'll take 1 point. It's an SR.
Okay.
So 1 point for Team Bandit. Out of all music, this has to come on right now. Here we go. Nico, round table. Monette, who's who? What's better in terms of art? Future flat, mask. Mask hands down as long as you don't get a mask. Beepo and the Boa Hancock. We'll take 2 points. 2 points for Team Bandit. we go. Smiley. Kawatsumasu. Pacifista. Kazurumi. Officer Agents. Miss Doublefinger. Sheepshorn.
Ooh,
Desperate Spata. Brooke. I just met him in the show too. X Drake. What was that back there? No shit. Luckily, that is only an SR, it says. Is that an alt art? Is that an alt art? That looks like an alt art. Did you just get 5 fucking points?
Shoosh.
Romance Dawn, Dracule Mihawk.
Who was that
Please.
one for?
That was for you.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Oh, you dick. Haribo, Speed, Alvidia, Bapanuki, Penguin. Yes, it's a parallel. Shit. Yeah, that's 5 for you, Harry. Perona, Punk, and the Nami, a regular rare. So you got 5 points.
29.50. It's build a box. So you just type in build a box enemy, and if you want to build a box with Bandit and get more stuff over a period of time, then that will be the code for shipping.
Yep, build a box with no spaces.
Yeah, and then that way you can build it up over time, and then when you're ready to ship, you can speak to Bandit, and he will send you the invoice for your shipping and get you shipped out. I've done it a few times, so pretty. It's the best way to go, especially if you're going to pick up product on the regular, my dude. It's definitely the best way to go. Bandit, you want to show him all my stuff quickly? How much have I got there at the minute? What have you got in front of you? Harry pretty much doesn't have builder box. He's got builder rune. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and we just shipped out not long ago. There you go.
So this is half of your new stack.
Okay, cool. Love to see it. There you go.
And here's the other half of your new stack.
Shoosh. There you go. And that's only been a couple of weeks. Oh, fucking hell. That's terrible, man. Terrible.
Yeah,
but
Harry's the only one who actually just gets a stack on my desk.
Hmm. Yeah, just keep adding to it.
Wish I had a pokey budget.
I don't. That's the problem.
Okay, so am I saying it right? Is it Atami or Itami?
I call him Itami. I've always called him like Itami Mario. You know, I've always called him Itami. You know. So.
Well, I'm laughing because he put the note in there that it was him this time, so that way I don't just see the first initials. No, it's not that either works fine. Which is it? Is it Itami or Atami? What's the correct pronunciation? Or is both wrong?
Either way, it doesn't matter because Bandit's gonna call you. Bandit's gonna call you what he calls you, and I'm gonna call you what I call you. So it's gonna make no difference. But which one is the right one? Who says it right, Bandit or Harry? There you go.
It is Night of the Booster Boxes.
There you go, man. Bandit does. Got you. There you go. Atami. Yeah, enemy.
Wait, did Bandit see the comment about the penguin? What did I miss about the penguin, Hunter?
Bandit, too late. Penguin? I don't know. I just see him say penguin. That was it.
Oh, from the One Piece? Yeah, I'll go through and grab you a few of them.
Mask of Change. Good luck. Who was his order for?
Atami is coming in with a Mask of Change booster box for Team Bandit.
I see. Because I say Itami, he goes with Team Bandit. Whatever, you traitor. I'm just going to have an emotional support cookie while I wait.
Oh, did you want your bulk Fowler? Did you want the bulk Fowler? Because you didn't put it on your damn note.
I know you will. I know you will. Hey, Tommy. There you go. It's a me, Mario. Yeah, that's the way I say it, man. Yeah, Idami's he's a really good Fortnite player too, man. Comes in every Sunday, plays. He's won a fair few giveaways as well, where he gets to pick from the item store that he wants.
I would come play with you guys more, but I'm too competitive, and the latency, like, I would end up saying no-nos on the stream.
It's bad, man. It's bad. I played with who did I play with the other day? I played with someone on an NA East server, and it was bad. I had to shoot before I even thought I needed to shoot. So.
Oh yeah.
It was bad.
But that same exact reason is why I was laughing, because when you played with me and my son, we were letting you drive the car.
Yeah. You know.
The enemy didn't know what you was doing because you didn't know what you was doing.
I didn't know what I was doing, man. Crazy, eh?
Ooh, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. There's 3 points. There's 3 points. Hey, I told him it had better artwork as long as he didn't get a mask, and we pulled 3 masks now. So,
no, and another one.
Double negative. First, I call him the wrong name. Second, there we go. There we go. See, this is where the better artwork comes in.
The Watchel. Let's go.
Atami, of course. But yeah, usually if you want bulk, just put it in the note. For the people that buy regularly who don't take bulk, if you don't put it in there, then yeah, you probably won't get it. Snow Runt, Glalie, and a Brute Bonnet.
Yeah, I've been really liking Japanese lately. Don't know what it is.
So, Stellar Crown is one of the first sets since Obsidian Flames that I actually prefer in English.
Yeah, okay. Tie cards. I've never opened any tie cards, man. I think Japanese is my limit.
Hey, Rattle, can you do me a big favor while you're there? If there are any tie exclusive cards, pick some up for the Bandit. And that's safe. One Piece is always safe to buy. Like if you regularly buy One Piece and you're buying from reputable sources, you usually get a good investment of your money. Tommy, so I've been saying that a lot about these sets. The newer sets artwork is freaking amazing. It really is. Chime Echo, I think.
Yep.
Sinestia. Finizen. Shinx. Oh, okay. Well, still, you find anything exclusive. Hey, there's that Abra you like. If you find anything exclusive, let me know. Dramaka, Timber, Venipede, Finizen. Yeah, they're getting exclusive 7-Eleven Lapras.
Oh. Yeah, I did say that, eh?
So what does everybody think Pokemon's next big move is going to be? Obviously, we know we got the different sets coming out, right? But what do you think their next big collab or big next move is going to be? Because I feel like the McDonald's Pokemon promos are a little underwhelming. Like, what do you think their next big move is going to be?
I have to think about that one. I don't know, man. It's hard to say.
You know, with them diving back into some of the older style sets, I really wish they would come out with another e-reader series to work with the games.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome. Like,
That'd be cool.
I can't remember another mask. I can't remember which Yu-Gi-Oh game it was, but you could take and put the codes from the bottom of your cards, the card numbers, the serial number of the card in, and you would get the card in the game. Like, I would love to see them implement something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the whole what's it called? Team Rocket. I think Team Rocket coming back is going to be interesting. You know, I think that's going to be interesting to see exactly what that is going to deliver. You know, and I think that'll spark how to say, it'll spark a resurgence. I think it'll spark a resurgence for people to come back in, you know?
But how many generations has it not been Team Rocket now? Because it wasn't at some point it was Team Yell and then Team Stargrunt. Like how far isn't Team Rocket like really far removed from the series?
Yeah, well, but you had in Hidden Fates. You had Hidden Fates, you had a Jesse and James Fuller. You know? What else? How far do we need to go?
Well, I'm meaning from the Pokemon as a whole.
As a whole. Well, yeah, like, but I think now we're moving into an era furthermore dashed in nostalgia. Yeah, I think the nostalgia is, it's like that Pokemon almost need to do that once a year in order to recoup their entire audience, as opposed to, you know, just cater to their new audience. I think with the likes of the Scarlet and Violet era, I think that what it does is it encapsulates a new audience that can get on board with something new from the jump. But I also think that Pokemon almost need to now, as a brand, once a year be able to release something for the old school heads. They have to. I feel like they're at that point, you know, because if they don't, then I think they can completely lose their audience when it comes to old school heads being interested or being in touch with the likes of older sets, you know.
Yeah, so then that leads me to my second question. Ooh, Luxray. That leads me to my second question. Let me sleeve these up and we'll look at your hits. That brings me to my second question then, which is, how bad is Scarlet and Violet really doing if we've had 151 and now we're going to Team Rocket within the same era?
Yeah,
so how bad is it actually doing?
Okay. Well, when you look back, okay, let me get some facts before I say this. Just give me 2 seconds.
Because while you're looking up your facts, what I'm going to say is I understand past sets, but this era was supposed to be removing the Charizard, removing the Pikachu, removing the original staples and growing upon a newer audience with newer icons.
Yes and no. Yes and no. So, like, when you look back at Sun and Moon, it was the same thing, you know, like, it brought back, like, evolutions. It brought back, you know, Pikachu, Zekrom. It brought back Charizard and Braixen. So they need the old to bring in the new. And there's so many things that they do where it's like it still needs to be in touch with the core audience and the reason why people fell in love with it. But I think that like when you look at like new kids, right? Kids that are playing video games and things like that, it's like I think the video game aspect of trading cards is very heavily dependent on people buying Pokemon cards as well as players, right? And collectors, like people that have been collectors for a long time are always going to buy Pokemon cards because they enjoy collecting. But I think when you look at new generations, you look at the children, unless they have parents that are interested in Pokemon, then how do they get exposed to it? So the only way that they get exposed to it these days is a lot of kids, I would say a lot of kids don't care about physical cards, and the thing is that everything's digital and online. So the only way to do that is to create a game that is appealing to the kids and try to get them involved in the game and then cross over to the likes of the TCG. I think that there's a big following that is TCG as far as players are concerned, and that will continue to be what it is. But I still think when those people move out of those TCG games, or they get too old, or they get different priorities, it's like one thing that they can always do is play games in their home. So they tend to grow and develop with games. And I think as introductions, kids play video games, adults play video games. Kids don't play the TCG, as much as what adults probably would, in my opinion. They don't have a car to get them there. They can't go down to a card shop at 7:30 at night unless their mum or their dad's willing to take them. Like I think there's certain things around that. But just going back to the point that I was going to make before was when you look at the likes of the last era, so Sword and Shield, like they had Zacian, Zamazenta was like the legendaries of that time. And then they had a bunch of Pokemon that come out as well for Gen 9. That was like, Gen 8, where it was kind of like they were new, but they had to be welcomed in by other Pokemon. You know what I mean?
Fair.
So you look at Sword and Shield base. Sword and Shield base had like Snorlax. I think we mentioned that before. You had like Rebel Clash. Rebel Clash was like the introduction for the starters. So they had like the full art. Excuse me. Had the full art Cinderace, the full art Rillaboom, the I forgot the other one. The full art Grookey. You had Rillaboom, Cinderace, and the water one Inteleon. So like that was like Rebel Clash was like the introduction to the full arts, like the first time that the new guys are getting a bit of love. And even moving on from that, you got Darkness Ablaze, Charizards, Champion Path, Charizards, Vivid Voltage, Pikachu, Shining Fates, Charizard, Battle Styles was the introduction to Urshifu's, Then we went into Chilling Reign, where some of the big cards around there were like other gens, like Blaziken. So there's Celebrations was a throwback. You had Pokemon Go was a throwback. Crown Zenith, not so much. But there's been a lot of sets that you just go, Evolving Skies, throwback, But yeah, it's interesting. I think you almost need to stay tapped into that market in order to continue to grow within that, but also welcome new people in, but keep the interest of the old nostalgia crew there. Sorry, that was a massive waffle.
No, but it's all right. It's all right. But my problem with that statement is you told me you were moving away from Pikachu and Charizard. Mm-hmm. And then in your very new anime, when your very next anime came out after that, within the first 2 episodes were introduced to a key player Charizard and a key player Pikachu. They're not Ash's Pikachu and Charizard, but they are key players in the series within the first 2 episodes. So like you can't say let's move away and get something fresh and then bring my boys in as supporters to carry the show in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that too. You got to risk it for the biscuit.
Oh yeah.
You got to take the gamble. But again, it's afraid. I think they might be afraid.
Yeah. So Scarlet and Violet base set did really horrible. I will tell you, it is the first Pokemon set that I've seen in 3 years where the distributor is offering a clearance discount on them because they have too much of them in the warehouse.
Okay, so
And
on that, do you think the reason for that? Because I've got my reasons for that too, which I think the reason why that is happening is because if you remember when we all first opened Scarlet and Violet base, right? Which I think was a smart play on Pokemon's behalf because it did 3 things. They oversaturated it, right? Which was number 1. They also increased the hit rates where people were pulling 2 SIRs per box, right? So the value of that over a longer period of time was going to digest because, you know, now you can pick up a Miriam Altart for 60 Australian dollars, which is like 40 bucks, you know, or 30 bucks USD, whatever that might be. So it did that where it was almost like it completely wiped out the market for price wise, but in a good sense, because what that did is when people were trying to buy product and trying to get a hold of product, they couldn't, because it was like there were people that were going in that weren't collectors, that were just resellers, that were buying it for distributor prices and selling it for double, triple the price in Sword and Shield. So it was sort of like, well, how do people get a hold of stuff? And I think Pokemon did the smart thing by turning around and going, okay, we're going to do this now. We're going to cheapen our brand for a short period of time. We're going to add in extra hits, which then people aren't going to want it, which means the scalpers and the people that are trying to resell our products aren't going to get the same benefit they've always got from us. So this is the way that we can start to change the game. It's a new era. We get to start fresh again. But then over time, what we can do is those people will disappear and we can start to add things back in. So I think that announcement came from them as a smart strategic play to say, hey, look, we are not going to do this. And then all of a sudden, it's slowly bring it back in again. So I think the likes of Scarlet and Violet was a good play, in my opinion, for those that wanted to stick around in the hobby. Now Pokemon get to see the longevity of a no longer overinflated market in their brand. If that makes sense.
no, it does. It does.
Yeah.
I just wish they would have printed the other sets the way they printed that one.
Yeah. And we all do. I think we all do. But again, the reason why we love those sets is because the way they did print them. And I think that that's the point, you know. Because I tell you what, my biggest thing that I enjoyed was I opened 5 cases of Evolving Skies, and I hate myself for it, yeah. But it was one of those things when I sat and I opened it all, I enjoyed the thrill of the chase of like an alternate art was like a hard thing, you know. But like now it's like I can open a case and I'm at the very least guaranteed that I might pull maybe 2, maybe 3 SIRs. Whereas like you weren't guaranteed that, you know, in a booster case, you know. So when it came to alternate arts, but yeah, just very interesting. I think if you deep dive into the mind of the business side of it and look at the plays that they made at the time they made the moves, they put certain pushes towards certain areas. Sometimes they heavily focus on the game, sometimes they heavily focus on the card TCG, you know, and sometimes they focus on the collecting aspect. So, but they have to do it at certain times, I believe.
No, that's fair. I just like to complain.
That's good. I think it's good to complain because I think the more complaints that they'll hear it, and I think that that's what helps them sway their decision on how they move at certain times with certain things. So I think complaining is a good thing.
You know, here's the thing. I was complaining about it, and it's totally not because of me, but I'm gonna believe it in my head that it was. I was complaining about Pokemon artwork all through Sword and Shield era compared to all the other TCGs out there.
Yeah.
And and then all of a sudden the artwork started getting better. So I'll take the credit for that. So right now, Team Bandit has 96 points and Team Harry has 89. So now we've been live for 3.5 hours and we have not had another order in almost 30 minutes.
Don't make me do it, chat. Come on. Don't make me do it.
So are we gonna call last call? Is Bandit gonna take a second W from Harry? I'm gonna tell you now, somebody may want to pad my points just a little bit because he's gonna go in and order something. Look at his face. You see it. He's not gonna take that L willingly. Now, Harry, I do want to ask a question because we promised these folks that we would do a wheel.
Yes, sir.
But we've lost over half the people that were watching.
That's okay.
So would it be okay to schedule a wheel next week for you to pop in and do?
Next week. So next week I will be live myself at this time. So
it doesn't have to be on the Friday night. Just another night.
I'm off all week. Yeah, I'm off all week next week. So
okay.
Yeah, we can talk.
That way we could schedule it and get it in there and let people really come in and get a good solid roasting.
Yeah, cool, Bones. Easy. Done.
All right. So is anyone else going to order? You guys have to order before Harry gets in there. We are only up by 7 points, folks.
Just saying, it's quite easy to do with one more booster box. I'm just putting it out there, yeah. We've seen we can pull 18 hits. 18
yeah, the
points,
average booster box is 17 to 18 points, it looks like.
Yeah. Quite easily done. Look, if you want your boy to win, how many points are you up?
7.
7. He just needs 10 points. That's all I'm gonna say. He just needs 10 points to keep his lead. So, if you're interested, I mean, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time.
I work Monday and Friday next week, so you might miss it. That's okay. I'm winning that PlayStation 5 anyway, Fowler. You know how many people are going to say that's really rigged if I just happen to pull it?
You know how many, like, there's so many people that have, like, they've got ideas and it's like, yeah, it's mine. And it's like, yeah, it's mine. And it's funny because it's like, Woody is the only one that's turning around and going, yeah, if I win it, it's going in the store. I'm like, you prick. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, man, what a jerk.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's why he's probably going to win it.
I just can't wait to give it away, man. I mean, it's such a cool thing to have done. Like, I really love the art on it. Like, it's just cool.
Now, are you at least going to do people a solid and turn it on and update it before you send it out?
Hell no. Jesus Christ. No, I haven't plugged it in. The only thing I did was take it out of the packaging to take the covers off and then put the covers back on. And I've left it out so that I could show it off in a few streams every now and then, you know. You know.
Oh. Which I almost thought about messing with Woody and getting your top tier membership while he was there just to mess with.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
You know,
it's
that
ridiculous.
Smart ass. I was talking to him. He was in chat the other day. I was like, hey, we need to have a talk. And he's like, sure, I'll waive my consulting fee for the first talk. And I'm like, and you know what? I'm like,
prick, eh?
Oh, you were so lucky I caught the auto response. And I just smiled. And then he was like, only kidding. And I'm like, ooh, boy, like, you almost got it. You almost got it.
Yeah, he's a smart ass. He's an absolute smart ass.
I love it, though.
You know?
I love it.
Yeah. It's good. We have nothing but fun. Nothing that's ever said between me and him live is real. Like, just like you and I, me and him, like, we talk. The other day I was at work, right? This was like about 3 weeks ago. I was at work and I was doing reports and I was doing things, and he rung me and we were on the phone for like 4.5 hours. It's pretty mental, you know. But I was just doing my reports, doing stuff that I needed to do, and he was doing work on his side. But yeah, we go from talking about stream to talking about like other events to, you know, talk about life events and music, and yeah, it's just crazy. But he's a good lad. Don't tell him I said that. Hopefully
I love Woody.
Yeah, he's funny, man.
And yeah, speaking of life events, Kendrick Lamar on the Super Bowl.
I seen the advert for that. Yeah, I seen he was standing there with the the ball machine, like the yeah, and then he released a song, and there was like someone was the guys from Vibe Villa were making a comparison that they found the artwork for the front cover is like a pair of shoes, and someone found the exact picture on eBay of the seller of the shoes. So it's interesting. It's interesting. They're all trying to like, everyone's in the background trying to like, is there a Drake diss? Is there not a Drake diss? And he said this at the Super Bowl, you know, like there's no round 2 kind of thing. So
supposedly, I have no facts. Supposedly, Drake has sent a cease and assist to not allow Kendrick to play Not Like Us at the Super Bowl.
Can you imagine? Why do you think he's
Miss Ox, you have a great night.
No, Miss Ox. Much love. Charging ports provide a battery pack. Thought it would be built in. Damn. Yeah. So, I mean, that's been Kendrick's biggest record this year. Like, how can he not play that at the Super Bowl? And it's like the whole thing is like they not like us. It's like the other team. You know, it's a perfect Super Bowl song.
We'll take a point.
Sun go hard.
It's an interesting time to be a fan of anything right now.
Yeah. So do you have a football team? Do you? Because I did hear the other day that football season is starting up.
Yeah. So I don't. So here's my rule. Mm-hmm. My sports team is whoever is playing your sports team.
Yeah, okay. You're that prick. Understood.
So I loved playing sports through school. We'll take another point. We'll take 2 points.
Nice.
I loved playing sports through school, but to sit down and actually watch a sport, I can't do it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So Robert Bastine bringing 2 more points to the hideout. We're up to 98.
Ooh, he's 2 away, Chad. He's 2 away. Oh, well. Looks like this one may have slipped out of my grasp. So how many points the difference?
We are up technically by 9 now.
9 points. Is everyone tapping out or what? Is everyone tapped out? Is it my time to shine?
As of right now, order queue's open. Is anyone else getting in?
I will say this, just as another piece of information about my channel. I'm going to be dropping a video over probably the next 12 hours, I would say. I think I'm going to drop a video, and it's going to be my 1 year video. 1 year video. So I did ask a lot of legends to, send me in some clips of themselves having a chat, and there's a few. I will say it's a 20-minute video, right, of what everyone has sent in, and there's a few faces on there you may or you may not recognize, but I've tried to clip it all together and make it as entertaining as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoy that when it goes up. But that'll probably be going live on my channel in the next 12 hours. It'll be a premiere, and I will be there. So should be fun.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, man, it should be fun. It's I'm not the greatest of editing, but I've had to go to try to clip things together to make it a bit of a snapshot of my year, as well as, some of the people that have been a big influence on my channel and my community over the last 365 days. So it's been a ride.
It's been a fun ride. I really, I might get in trouble with some other channels on here, but you were one of the few channels that I could literally just turn on and watch. Yeah. I literally can just sit there and be entertained from beginning to end.
Well, I think that's the thing. Like, for me, there is, like, I'm not, how do you say this? Like, I'm not my conversation topics, I gotta sound really stupid, but like my conversation topics are the things that I'm willing to talk about and the things that I'm willing to get involved in. There's a lot of people out there that will tiptoe. There's a lot of people that find a little bit risky or may not like that kind of vibe, and that's okay. But it's one of those things where it's like, I'm just trying to be real, and can't be anything but real, which can offend some people. But at the end of the day, like those that know me behind the scenes know enough that it's all love. It's all love and hip hop. Like it's.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I like the most about you. We've talked about it on many occasions. Like, I do filter myself some just because we have different rules and regulations here in the States for YouTube.
For sure.
You can't say some things. You can't even talk in the general idea of certain aspects.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same point in time, like, I try to be as raw as possible with everyone that's here. And, like, that's why it's okay. Like, some nights we'll have 20 here. Everyone else that's live will have 40, 50, 60. But I'm like, but I got my core 20. I love the 20 that are here. Because at the same point in time, nobody's in their feels. Everybody's having fun. And everyone can be themselves.
Yeah. Now, you know what, Fowler? I will say this, yeah? He's got so close, and you guys have backed him that hard this time, that you know what? I'm going to allow it. Yeah, I'll allow it. Because you know what? I can just do me. I can just do me and go in and blow him out of the water. But you know what? I'll allow it.
I got shadow banned for trying to get Bandit to swear. You did. It was blocking your comments when you were trying to put bad words in.
I'll let him have it. He can have it.
So we're going to say 4-2.
I'll let you have it. You know what? You fought pretty hard. You fought valiantly, and you guys supported him pretty goddamn well. So why would I try and take that away from you?
So I just want to show you guys something. And this is why I love our guild. We got Palsy, Fowler, Hunter, Daddy, and Rattle. Now we all know that Hunter, Daddy, Rattle, and Fowler play both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating bastards. Anyway. I just want to show you guys. I just want to show you how one-sided this was tonight.
Unbelievable. Unfreakable. You should all be ashamed of yourself.
So you guys are the real MVPs, and I do appreciate you, even though some of you play both sides. But even more over, we got to do better at pulling good cards because Harry's list is always shorter and he beats our asses.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, chat. I mean, you could fight all day on Bandit side and pull your little bit of breadcrumbs here and there, but if you want the big juice, yeah, you got to go with Harry. That's where it's going to get you.
It's I love every one of you guys. I really do, Hunter. And it's the biggest thing for me is I always win at these. You know why? Because I get to spend time with Harry, or I get to spend time with whoever comes over here and does this with us. And it beats sitting here by myself reading chat, trying to listen in my head to how you say what you say.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's 4-2 now. We're going to take the dub. He conceded.
Yeah.
And, next round's going to be 4-3. But you know what that means, though, chat? Harry has to make the next thumbnail.
Okay. Okay, I'll get in my bag.
So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to coordinate with Harry to get the wheel going on a night that will work for him to pop in on one of the streams. And then we will also do the rotation for who wins the Shrouded Fable ETB from tonight there too. So we'll do it all together. Now, if you had to guess, Harry, how long have we been live?
I would say almost 3.5 hours.
We're over. We're actually 3 hours and 44 minutes.
Ooh,
I think this is one of our longest streams in a long time. You guys have been here through marital discussions. You guys have been here through sensitive topic discussions. You've been here through Pokemon discussions. Like, y'all are real. Y'all are the real guild. I love every one of you guys. I don't think we could have had a better night, honestly.
Yeah. It's always real when I'm here, man. I can't help it. It's crazy. Like, yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun. Always fun.
I hope I win the ETB. I only got an EX out of 7 packs. It's because you're playing both sides.
Ooh.
Hey, LV Poke Shop, I'm glad you're here. I love your lives, by the way, too. Thank you for timing out Daddy Wacky for me. It was hilarious. But all right, on that note, guys, I think we're going to end it. Unless anyone else wants to order anything. Me and Harry will sync up and figure out where we're going to bring him in next week. We are going to throw a raid. So don't leave. We're going to go raid Mr. Palsy. Now, you guys may not know him other than when he comes in and yells King of Perth. He's helped Bandit with a few technical issues here with the PC. Great individual, very knowledgeable, and we love him to death. My wife can kiss my ass. She said he had a better beard.
Yeah, that's right.
So we are going to run over there. We are going to have fun. And they're only, I got to post more of those, Rattle. Otherwise, it'll be a surprise when you get the cards. I kind of want to order to clear 100 points. You guys saved the 100 points. We heard that through the gate. I know you did. We let's save the 100 points for Pocket, for the rematch with Pocket packs, because Pocket like 3-time pointed us on the last game. Yeah, they heard you through the gate about the beard.
Good.
I just want to let you know, on this screen right now, Miss Bandit has the 3rd best beard. Well, I thought I'd get hit. But anywho, let's throw a raid over to Palsy. Hunter, we're gonna do the ETB at the next stream. We'll see who wins. I got a big mess to clean up, and I don't think I could get to it anyway if I needed to. So, the screech heard around the world. Rattle Shark.
Really?
Oh, I know what I'm putting in my next thumbnail. Anywho. All right, you guys have a phenomenal night. Let's go over and raid Palsy. Guys, thank you everyone for coming in. You guys have a rock star fucking night, and thanks for hanging out with us. I'll see you guys in 2 nights. And of course, it's the intro to your damn song as we're going out.
Let's go.
Later, guys.
Bye.